Hello, hello. Welcome, everybody, for another Creatures and Corridors live stream. We're glad to be back, and we're glad to have you back here with us. Going to be playing some Star Wars 5e today. A little, if this is your first time here with us, it's a Star Wars variant of D&D. And this is a long-running campaign, but if you want to get caught up, watch all the way from the beginning. We got all our episodes up on our YouTube channel, Creatures and Corridors, spelled out just the way it sounds. We'd love if you'd subscribe, throw us a like, watch some of those videos, and tell us what you think in the comments. And we are still trying to figure out our schedule for the summer. Things have been kind of a little up and down lately, but we are planning to finish. We do have a 20th level one-shot that we are going to do a part 2 of. That's coming soon, as well as another Star Wars 5e one-shot, Rogues and Rebellions, which we will be finishing at some point as well. So stay tuned for those coming very, very soon. And I think, without further ado, we can get into tonight's episode. When last we left our heroes, with the Golden Line defeated, the party was left to pick up the pieces. Rain, who was back from the brink of death, could barely move or speak. Boldgrave seemed deeply disturbed after his encounter with his late father. After taking a moment to catch their breath, the crew carefully made their way back to the Endolin. Along the way, they bumped into Max, one of Kira's Crimson Dawn generals, as well as a company of foot soldiers who were in the process of securing the resort in the wake of the Golden Line's demise. Upon returning to the ship, they discovered that the Duffel brothers, Dev and Gok, had wandered off to explore the sights of Cantonica. Fulgor and Karo immediately launched a search, now joined by Karo's new Mandalorian apprentice, Gladius. After shaking down Max, they returned to the shipyard to confront Kira herself, but were barred entry by her guards, who were on strict orders not to let anyone aboard. Things got violent. As the guards were dispatched, Kira's ship inexplicably took off, leaving her newly conquered planet undefended. What reason would Kira have for leaving a planet she just succeeded in conquering? What will become of the Duffel brothers? Will our heroes be able to mend their broken trust and pull together once again? Or is the crew of the Endolin fractured beyond repair? Find out tonight. Star Wars 5e Duke Campaign.
On today's episode of Battle Royale.
That was so good, Russell.
Oh, thanks, man. So Fulgor and Karo, as you gaze upwards at Kira's ship growing smaller as it ascends into the atmosphere, you see something that makes your heart drop and feel like a stone in your stomach. Several large ships warp into the atmosphere. Their appearance is very strange, unlike any ship you've ever seen before. They look like colossal jellyfish. Instead of translucent, they're an opaque, fleshy color, twinkling lights from the beings within that are operating it. It's captivating in both a majestic but also deeply unsettling way. Your stomachs begin to turn as you realize that these ships are launching massive projectiles into the atmosphere that begin to plummet towards the resort. Back on the Endolin, sensors blare. R5 is screaming over the intercom in binary. Several large warships have warped into orbit and have now begun launching an artillery barrage on the planet. What do you do?
Yozek stands up abruptly and starts calling for Bulgrave and Brain. Where are Karo and the others? Something's in the atmosphere. I answer with an comment. I'm like, I don't know, but they left. I'll send them a message and see if we can get them back ASAP. And I do, and I kind of message them, and I'm like, I actually called them over the holo, and I'm just like, listen, you need to get back immediately. I don't know if you can see what's in orbit, but shit's going down and we need to get out.
Well, we see it. We're headed back now.
We're on our way.
Music choice. Holy shit.
Yeah, I know this sounds
I know it's
epic.
demonetized, but I don't even care at this point. I just want some epic music.
That's great.
After
We can still play the video for demonetized, right? Like, people can still watch it. You just can't
Yeah,
make
still watch
money.
it.
Yeah.
Okay,
We just can't make money off the thing we're not making money on.
that's fine.
So
Got it.
after the after we let go of Boldgrave. I look at Fulgore and tell him now's not the time to pursue this. We need to try to get off this planet first before we do anything.
Clearly,
Still yelling at you through the hologram.
Yeah, I definitely turned it off.
with Brain being unconscious, Boldgrave's also our only pilot right now.
You hear Dozak like mildly swearing in the background and shit being thrown around the ship. He's just getting it prepped for takeoff.
No R5, not that. And then the transition.
Let's go.
What are you guys doing while you're waiting for them to get back?
Back in R5 spilled something all over Boldgrave again.
I asked him to bring me a tool. He brings me a drink.
He drops that drink.
I know. That's why.
Spills it all over him.
I guess I'm gonna be in the cockpit with Boldgrave, helping do flight prep, getting all the systems turned on, making sure the engines are igniting.
Okay. It does take about 5 minutes for the full startup process. You can attempt to make it start more quickly, but there are risks involved in doing so.
Well, we have to wait for them to get back anyway, so it's either do all the flight prep so once they're here we take off, or hop on the turret and defend us if something happens. So I think the better option is to keep us getting prepped.
Yeah, I think we should prep as fastly and as safely as we can.
Exactly.
I love this song so much.
So
Sorry.
you'll do the standard 5 minute startup time.
Yeah.
So Fulgore and Karo, you're running back towards your ship. Thankfully, you're in the shipyard, so you're not too far away. But you are still a couple landing pads over. Anthony, if you want to transition us to the combat screen, please.
Oh,
Absolutely.
Oh
No. Oh no.
I'm in danger.
Give you a minute to get adjusted here.
Did we
Yeah,
ever
this is
get
a
that long
extremely
rest?
large
I don't
map.
think we did.
Nope.
No,
We
nothing
only-
has happened.
We only had the short rest from after, while we were in the Gold Lions room. That's all we've had.
This map is
I
huge.
didn't even get that because I left.
Yep.
Ah.
Yeah, and I'm in the yellow or the orange for sure.
Oh.
Two massive fish-like creatures descend from the instead of an artillery barrage, apparently they were some sort of ship that had been deployed that came rocketing into the atmosphere. They land in the intersection between these two ships, and from the on the sides they have these strange appendages that seem to expand like a birth canal, and these creatures begin pouring forth, as well as buckets and buckets of a disgusting looking slime.
Ew.
They're going to deposit that. Those two
This
two
is
of
one of the
those.
best, most underrated Star Wars song pieces. So, General Grievous's theme.
As well as
Oh,
some
do I
potentially
mark?
familiar looking creatures.
Hey, we fought those in the dream sequence.
Sure
Oh,
did.
they found a or something.
Boldgrave, R5 tells you that there is still 1 minute remaining on the flight prep. But now I would like everyone to roll initiative.
Ah, shit.
Wait for him to put up the tracker. There we
Can
go.
R5 have his own initiative roll?
Oh no.
He can go after you,
Okay.
but you'll just have to remember that he's your companion.
Does Glavis have a jetpack?
He does.
Carl, just pick me up and fly me to the ship.
Nah, I don't think I'll be able to carry you that far.
What? You got a high strength score.
I mean, Waves could definitely get over there easily, dude.
Wow, dude.
Ooh, didn't take fly. Sucks.
Ross, I don't have the token on the field, so I rolled a 20 though.
Okay. Okay. So you guys are staying on the ship.
Yeah.
Not sure if you would be. Okay, hang on.
Well, I mean, I was just letting you know, just so.
Yeah. No, I had tokens. I'm gonna just put them in the cockpit area here.
You're alright.
Ta-da. 20. And Dozak, did you roll?
No, I have not rolled yet. So let me. Sorry, I'm looking at the starship.
All good, all good.
Where is my token? That way I can put it on the tracker.
It's look where the cockpit is. No, you're on the tracker. I already added you.
Okay, okay. Oh, okay, there we are. It's just that my roll didn't show up. So let's try that again.
Wait, which one of these
It's probably
ships
still gonna be
is
8, but-
the left one? Our best chance of survival is definitely to just give these dudes a wide berth and get to our ship.
A
Is
long
this
way away.
water vessel or is this like actual floor?
That is blank space and about 80 to 100 feet down as well.
Okay.
Oh, so we're like
This is a
Camino-looking
platform, then.
place.
This
Yeah,
is
it's
a
the
platform.
Oh
This is
wow,
the landing pads.
that's
Yeah, if
Area.
somebody misses the landing pad, you don't want it crashing into other buildings. Better for that it goes in the water, right?
That makes sense.
Oh man, if only we had Devin Gok who could man the gun on the ship and shoot these guys.
I don't think they'd be that useful.
I mean, DeGretch is still on there somewhere.
Does he know how to shoot a
It's on
gun?
there.
That's a good question.
He shot at us. I hope he knows how to shoot a gun.
he makes guns for droids. But we'll find out here in a second.
Guess if he's not doing anything anyway, he could man the guns right now.
I'm gonna continue the startup process. Do you need a check?
So with the startup process, since you're doing the regular timing, no, there's no check required because you
Okay.
said you wanted to do the careful version, not the speed up version.
And I'm gonna have R5 either man the guns or tell the Gretch to. Whichever is easier.
Well, okay, because to man the top gun, the one with the swivel, you have to physically be in the seat.
Okay.
There is a dorsal gun on the bottom of it, but it only fires forward, which would
Okay.
be based on the angle would be firing at your
Oh, perfect. No, I'm fine. So I'm gonna go ahead and have I'm gonna go over to the intercom and be like, "Hey, Gretch, get on the guns now."
What's going on?
I don't know, but it's a big one. You better earn your check.
But you don't pay me as he's running.
You guys are getting paid.
That's my turn.
Okay. We'll have DeGretch just go after you. Okay. So DeGretch runs up to the. He runs up to the gun and he says, he calls to you on the intercom. He says, "The power's not all the way on just yet. It's still warming up. It's probably going to take at least a few more seconds for it to be operational."
I punched the console. Not hard, because we both know that's bad, but you know what I mean.
Here,
Monk punch, but
things are tense.
Not a monk punch.
yeah.
Kyle, I know this is a weird question, but is Rain going to stay in the back to bed? You do technically, if you want, you could technically get out of it early.
How many hours have I been in there?
3 hours.
So you
Does
have
that
2
drop
levels of
any exhaustion level?
one
Yeah,
per
so
hour.
it'll be-
2 levels?
It'll be
2
an
or 3 levels?
exhaustion level 2.
So I'll go down to 2, which is ability checks and half movement speed.
Might as well.
Yep. Oh god.
This is a very
With
exciting
the,
start.
with the alarms going off, I'm
I
going
told
to.
you.
I guess I'll go ahead and roll initiative now that like.
Yeah,
Oh, wait.
I'm moving your token over.
Can you
I
hear
just imagined-
outside of a... Oh, I'm sorry, Connor. What were you gonna say?
Oh, it's all good. It's just I just imagine Bloodline, Boldgrave, whatever we're gonna call him now. He's just got the Joe Exotic. I'm never gonna financially recover from this.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely.
That's a 13 initiative.
Can
Not
you
bad.
Plug in here.
DM? Can you hear inside of a back to tank, or are you just like?
Well, technically, I'm not in a back to tank. I'm in a bio bed
Oh,
that uses
okay.
liquidation. Uh,
Like what Cobb Bantha's in, right?
Similar,
Yeah,
yeah.
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 So, in answer to your question, in a back to tank, probably not. In a bio bed, sure. It's not quite as fancy.
There are different types of bio beds.
The glass is a little bit thinner.
What's it called? I rolled initiative 13, so we can go ahead and
I got you plugged in.
Gotcha.
You and Karo share initiative. So
Yeah, Kyle will go first, obviously, for multiple reasons.
okay, Dozak.
Uh, I've got a question.
So,
Let's see. I think I'm going to actually cast Call Lightning.
Oh shit.
oh my.
Okay.
I'm gonna.
Your little
That's
token here in the cockpit. Oh my god, I didn't see that. That's
I
adorable.
got you, dude.
That's awesome.
You're in the cockpit. You said so.
Yes,
I have
I'm
your.
in the cockpit, and
Hold
it's got a 120-foot range.
Uh oh.
That's as far as you
Uh-oh.
can put it.
Yeah, at 120 foot, it's a 60-foot radius, so it'll only give us 180 feet, but I can keep a defensive wall up effectively if any of them get close.
Okay, you can kind of
That's
protect
very
that bridge.
smart.
Yeah.
So, okay, real quick, let's just mark on the map the point that you chose.
It's like around here.
120. Yeah.
That's your no
And then it's got
square.
a 60-foot radius.
They don't get past that
And I'll do
point.
What is it? A 10-foot tall, that's funny, 60-foot radius storm clouds. It's another point you can see.
Beep, boop, boop.
Yeah. 60-foot radius.
Tall lightning does the spell that makes no sense. I'm not going to worry about it.
It gives us a little bit of a it gives us a defensive option. I only need my concentration on it.
No, I just mean like it has a range of 120 feet, but like it's only centered on a point you can see with range above you, with you as a center point, which doesn't make any sense. How you have a 120-foot range with like it just doesn't. The spell doesn't make any logical sense.
Yeah, it definitely needs to be reworded a little bit.
It's whatever.
Okay, but that's your action.
Mm-hmm.
Move on to the enemies.
Oh shit, they all go before us.
Mm-hmm.
Bad droid noises.
At least we're like super far away.
Those are disturbed droid noises.
I'm gonna use my full movement to run 120 feet this way. Which, coincidentally, I promise I did not plan this, is just outside of the range of your Call Lightning.
Oh wow.
Right.
It's all right.
So that's going to be their turn. Next, it's the Beatles' turn. Sorry, they had a 15. I'm just going to do a little fancy trickery here. The two Beatles, those of you who can see it, their backs seem to be covered with these egg-like pussy like pustules, and they begin to shake violently as all the eggs detach from them.
Ew.
Talk about a hard day's night.
Oh my.
Right. And I've been working like
That's a lot of dudes.
They probably have like 5 health, guys. It's alright.
I know. Anthony's like, lightning bolt, lightning bolt, lightning bolt.
I'm out of range. They're like 200 and something feet away.
It's sad.
Do they all take the turn together, Russell? Obviously, right?
Yes. For anybody who watched the Minion video, they have the Minion property.
I don't think anybody probably watched it, so.
Awesome. So what that means is, basically, if they take an attack, they die from an attack roll or saving throw, and they take damage from said attack, they will die. However, if it is a X damage, like wall of fire. I don't know what the D&D equivalent is, maybe like a grenade or something. Guaranteed damage with no saving throw. However, it only kills them if it would exceed their hit points. So they do have hit points, but let me.
So basically, if you hit, they die. If they pass their saving throw, they only die if you would outright kill them.
Yeah, if the halved damage or whatever from the save throw would kill them, then it kills them. But if it doesn't kill them, then they survive. I think.
It'll make a little more sense once we get going into it.
Yeah. It's don't overthink it.
It's also all on Russ to figure it out, for better for worse.
Hey, what's the alien hive mind race from StarCraft called? I'm blanking. Zerg. Okay. Yeah, these guys are fucking Zergs. Look, they have to plant that shit on the ground in order to keep building.
Pylon.
No, it's called creep.
Yeah.
Additional pylons.
Oh my god.
Okay, so the beetles, they use their action to shake all those guys loose, and then so that'll make it cock.
I like how their
Next
picture
turn they're-
changed too.
Next turn they're gonna
Wait,
generate
hold
more
on.
of them.
Sorry,
Every
these
turn
guys
they're
go
gonna
on.
produce more.
I don't know. They don't have any more eggs on them. Look, their picture changed.
What if they can spend
It
an
could be on
action? What if they
recharge.
spend an action to spawn the eggs and another action to let them go?
I suppose.
I don't know. Or it could be on a recharge like Connor said, like recharge 6 or something. That'd be super cool though. Also really hard.
Oh, you guys got lucky
Shut up, Russell.
for once.
I don't.
All right,
This
so
doesn't feel very lucky.
the minions actually rolled high, which means they won't go till next turn. I rolled initiative, so they actually didn't get damage. They're still like as they're hitting the ground, they're like clawing their way out of these little egg sacs and like stretching their limbs because they've been cramped in these small little barriers. Okay, so Karo, you have the initiative.
Okay, well, that's a lot of shit.
Yeah, pick me up and fly us over to the ship.
If I get hit once, you're gonna go plummeting into the water.
I can hold on to you too. I'll
That's
cast
a very
Knight's.
serious check.
I'll cast Knight's speed. We'll go faster.
So, just to help you make your decision, Karo, if you pick up Fulgor, you are going to be grappling him, which means you will require one hand on him, and you move at half speed. If you and Glavis both
I was
grapple
about to ask
him,
you that too.
if you and Glavis both grapple him, you can move at your full movement speed. But you'll both need to pick him up in order to move at full speed. So if it's
What's
just
his
you,
full
half
movement
speed.
speed?
Flying speed, I think, is 30 feet. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Oh my
I
god,
think
that's
so.
But you can still take.
You can dash. You
Yeah.
can
3
dash.
turns.
So 60. That's a dash. That's rough.
Who made this map? What a dick.
I mean,
We
do
can
you?
get there in 2 turns.
3 turns.
3 turns, yeah.
3 turns if you dash
No.
all 3 turns.
Well, he can't dash in the first. They can't dash in the first turn because they have to make the grapple check against me, I guess.
So then they get here. That's 4 turns.
Why would we have to make the grapple check? You're
I
willingly
don't. I know
coming
I'm
with
willing,
us.
but it's like an
It's
action.
That? Remember
Yeah,
the
you can't-
elevator?
well,
Yeah, this
Anyways, that's probably not going to be the way I go regardless.
Yeah, it's
But
like
if
8
he-
turns.
We're talking about the Mr. Prototype Missile guy.
Right.
Yeah.
But if
He's just-
Anthony
Is-
casts night speed on y'all, then yeah, y'all could make it in like 2 turns.
But I can only cast it on one person, so one person's moving at double speed while the other is not.
Just ask yourself what the color
Sounds like
is.
Fulgor's getting drawn and quartered then.
shit.
Do you engage or do you try to? That's all Caro has to ask himself.
I'm going to.
If we were gonna
Load,
engage, it'd be smarter
He's
to
gonna
engage
end
at
up
the ship.
loading an incendiary prototype missile. He's gonna look over to
Talking
Glavis.
about
He's gonna look over to Glavis and be like, "Remember your training and stay behind me." And
I'll
I'm
do that.
I'm going to move my. I'm gonna dash, so.
Okay.
I guess here.
Oof.
So wonky.
it's-
I have to zooming in. This map's so big. Hold up, give me a second. I have to actually get.
if you just like click your token, you can just like use the directional keys to move it.
Oh, thank you for holding it. Yeah. And that's gonna be my turn.
It reminds me of all the the YouTube gimmicks to movie gimmicks where they're like charging at them, then every time it flips back to them, they're further and further away. It's just so far away. It's just,
How far does your missiles go?
That scene in Monty Python where they're running at the door, the two guys are just sitting there. Just
yeah, yeah, exactly.
I think it's at disadvantage at 60.
I'd have to see the.
I have to look at it real quick.
That's your turn, Kara?
Yeah, that's gonna be my turn.
Okay,
He's like,
Brain.
action search dash.
Oh god. All right, I'll hop over the Endolin for reference here. Sorry, cameraman.
As I walk out.
Someone get in the speeder and get us.
He could get in my car. Yeah.
I'm gonna get out of the bathtub.
The bathtub.
As I'm soaking around and basically just in my underwear, as about half of my wounds have started kind of healing a little bit, or like internally, anyways. The burn marks are starting to heal up a little bit.
Does an alarm go off for the biobed?
An alarm? There's an alarm. There's probably an alarm in the med bay.
Yeah, I was gonna say just locally, just in the med bay.
Okay.
That would have woken me. I'm gonna.
There's a lot of alarms going off right now, so it's just another instrument in the cacophony. Yeah.
Bulgrave. What's going on?
Well, you're at Zach right now, Sleeping Beauty. I said to Gretch to the guns. The boys are pinned down on the other side of the Star Bay. We're trying to start up this ship so we can get them out. Do you have any ideas on how we can survive an interplanetary invasion?
By not being here.
Yeah, that was my first thought on it.
I'm gonna.
That sounds like a solid plan A, but let's get working on a plan B.
Where's where are the hostiles located?
Center mass of the port. They're literally on the intersection. The boys are gonna have to fight through to get through.
Fight through them or go around them.
We're gonna have to help them out. Dozak, can you take the speeder out there to help them? I'll try to man the guns. Bulgrave, you get this gun running. Then I'll spend my action and dash action to move 30 feet.
I can see you. I can see you throwing Gretch out of the seat.
I can even see the yeah, probably.
Yeah, he's up here.
I probably have a higher
Rain's just like dripping in water. Oh, Connor, you're gonna have to use your turn to do that, buddy.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
No teleporting inside the ship. You're gonna have to walk the long way. That's why I asked. I was like, "Where is everybody before it starts?"
He can teleport, but you know it's what 30 feet of teleport.
Yeah. It's gonna take you several rounds to get out there.
Every second counts. It's okay. It's gonna take Caro a couple rounds just to get to them as well. So you know.
Connor can dash as a bonus, can he? As a sentinel?
No, I can't.
No.
As a bonus.
But he does have the slipstream kickers.
Which he used yesterday, or he used those today.
Yeah, because we're still on the same day as the fight.
Oh boy.
Right.
Yeah, we're still on the same day. No.
That
probably wondering how we got here.
That fight was literally 3 or 4 hours ago, like 4 hours ago.
And Bulgrave opened the once Dozek's ready, open the door about halfway so he can get out.
Oh, okay. So just for once you reach the edge of the flip back over. Sorry, Anthony, I'm but
you're fine.
Once you reach the edge of the where the yellow and black warning is, we'll call that outside. Just once you reach that square. Okay.
I'm assuming the speeder bike can shoot. I actually don't know that for sure.
The speeder bike does not have a gun.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't think that one's weaponized.
It looked like it had weapons on there, so I assumed it did. My bad.
Some do. This one does not. I just used like a generic. Okay, Glavis, he spends his action running up alongside to be shoulder to shoulder with Karo. He's got his weapon out. And he's just like, Well, I didn't expect things to get this hot and heavy, but finally some action.
Oh yes, we are going to get some. We're going to get into it today.
I'm looking forward to it.
Just don't die on me. It's the first day.
And you don't die either.
I I never die.
Famous last words.
Red flag foreshadowing.
All right, Fulgur. You're up.
Yep, we're gonna move up
This,
30.
if this were a movie, Karo's last words in the campaign, right before he like sacrifices himself for the group. It's okay. I never die. And then it's in a cutscene, and we never find out what happens.
And I
You
can't.
just see Bolt right in the corner, like,
Finally, my 18,000 session plan came to fruition.
Night speed Karo.
Oh, wow. Okay.
And that's my turn. I moved my 30 and I casted a spell.
So the large fish-shaped ships, after depositing their load,
Phrasing.
all right.
Like that.
Whoa.
They,
Children.
The old come and go, the old
Pump and dump.
pump and dump, yeah. So they take back off, headed up back into the atmosphere, or headed back into the sky, anyways. However, another one descends. Another one. This time, instead of depositing a bunch of small creatures, it deposits one large jellyfish-shaped creature, or rather gargantuan.
Did I quit?
Nearly
Oh,
as big.
That's over
as-
there. Looking at
Yeah.
the wrong part of the camera is rough sometimes.
Yeah, sorry, I'm kind of all over the map today.
No, it's great.
And the same thing happens on the landing pad across from. Whoops.
Hey, that
That's
thing's within range of call lightning.
Is that the thing from Mass Effect?
It's from
Does
the.
look like a Reaper.
I mean,
Yeah.
maybe, kind of. It's
Kind of that one.
all this stuff is from Legends.
Yeah, that does
Oh,
look like
All
Star
of
Wars.
this I have pulled from
Mhm.
Legends.
That's Star Wars comic book art. I don't know why that looks like Star Wars comic book art, but it does. I mean,
Yeah, it's no.
But it definitely looks
probably
like it
because
is.
it is.
War of the Worlds.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking of.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh, it's okay. but it's
so
a call
call
lightning.
lightning. Choose a point. Each creature.
Connor has to do it on his turn.
Okay. So you just cast it and then all right, cool.
Mhm.
Okay, so that happened. Let me just give them an initiative here. Field.
He does have to use his action though, so it kind of, take your poison.
And he has to
Yeah,
be able
you
to
gotta-
see in order to keep using it. So if he heads to the car
He
to
just
come
has to see to cast it, right?
Well, he has to see
to
which
make
one
the
he has to
attack, how is he gonna call lightning on something if he doesn't see what he's calling it on?
Let me
Call
let me
on
reread
the
this.
I can see it. I would hope.
Let me reread the spell. Let me, just getting.
Call my lightning when you need my
Alright.
buzz.
Fire breather goes after rain, but before.
I think what Anthony's basically saying is that how do you know where the bad guys are if you can't see them? Basically.
Yeah, but he's in the cockpit. He's looking right at it.
Yes.
No, right now, yes, but
Right
talking
now,
about if he moves
yes.
to the ship.
Yeah, if he moves to go get the car to come pick us up, then he can't see outside the ship.
Call lightning.
I use my action for call lightning
Yeah.
and then still move.
No,
Yeah, but then
Still,
after that, you won't be able to see.
it's fine. We'll see what happens. YOLO.
I mean, you have
Alright.
the concentration for 10 minutes of getting out, like you'd be able to see.
no.
Mhm.
We have time.
Okay, so that's one round. 9 more rounds before the engine is online.
Oh God.
Jesus.
Oh no.
DeGretch calls to you from his point at the gun, and he says, "All right, I think this thing's finally heated up. I'm gonna start blasting."
Fair enough.
Did DeGretch bring any battle droids we could use?
You left them all in his cave.
Unload.
I'll let you go first before I fire with DeGretch.
I'm gonna try and make it go. I'm gonna try and speed up the process.
Guidance. If only.
I think you're out of range.
I know. I said.
Nice one, Russell. I think.
I think. Okay, on their turn, the pilot makes an intelligence piloting check and then
Oh,
consult the
no.
startup procedures.
Never mind. I'll wait for Vareen.
Okay, so go ahead and make a intelligence piloting check, please.
I mean, it's just piloting skill. You have proficiency in that.
Yeah, I do, but that's all.
Yeah. Well.
Natural
Natural
1.
Oh. You thought Fulgore was gonna be the one to kill Boldgrave.
So, Boldgrave,
Self-destruct sequence activated.
Boldgrave, you start flipping levers, and then you hear the womp, 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 womp noise as something goes awry.
I'm too sober for this.
Let me consult my startup procedures failure table here,
Man.
or complications rather.
This is terrible.
Or should I let Jama roll it? Sure, why not?
Sure. I've been rolling great so far.
Yeah.
Go ahead and roll it. Just a single die 20 for me.
You roll a 1.
Lands on the one that says nothing happens.
I don't know. I don't know if the table scales, so we'll find out.
15.
Oh no, there's more dice.
Oh, I rolled a 3 first. Sorry.
Oh,
So it's a 3. It just didn't load for me, so I hit it twice.
this sounds bad. Hang on. Big control the table.
Oh shit! It's gonna blow up. Everyone's dead.
Good thing we have my
I mean,
dad's yacht.
We have to go. We're all gonna be running.
There is another ship right across the ways that's also getting attacked. That looks pretty nice. Looks like an Imperial cruiser.
Yeah, hopefully it's manned so they can start using their guns.
I doubt it's manned. Hopefully it's
Vader
not manned.
steps out of
Hopefully
it.
it's not manned so we can like just take it freely.
All right. It says the ship gains 3 levels of system damage,
Oh
Which
no.
What
is-
the fuck?
which is effectively the same as exhaustion. So the ship now has disadvantage on ability checks, has 1 level of slowed, and disadvantage on attack rolls and saving throws.
Yeah.
So I will go ahead and make my attack with the Gretsch now at disadvantage.
Disadvantage. Oh.
Yeah. Where is the... Or no, I guess I use his dex because it's...
I don't know why my karma should have to punish everybody.
Are the shields up in the
You
ship?
should have been asking yourself that last session.
Oh
Also, it
my
was like,
God.
I know how to stop him from dying. Everybody dies.
In answer to your question,
Okay.
in answer to your question, Rain, no, the shields don't come on until the engines do.
Okay.
The gun is online, but that's it.
I'm
I'm sorry, guys.
It's all right.
Just do better.
Just roll a natural 20.
It's all right. It happens.
That's an 8. So, DeGretch takes a shot at the horde of minions over here, and because of the surge in power, its controls are kind of locking up, so he's not able to aim quite as accurately, and his blaster bolt hits just a little bit shy of the where the minions are, leaving a nice big juicy scorch mark at the end of the runway there. Sorry about that, Captain. It's the first time I've ever fired one of these things.
Do I still have my bonus action?
Sure.
I'm gonna reach under the seat
Oh no.
and I take out
My
some brown that I have
some hidden flask.
and I look at it.
I'm gonna cast break on it.
You are
Is that a
technically next in the
Is that
initiative.
a reaction?
No, it's not react.
No.
Oh, okay.
I think
I
it's
I
Just
unscrew
like
it.
wave my hand.
I unscrew it, and then I throw it over my shoulder, and I keep trying. End my turn.
No,
You
Zach
can,
just
like-
mean mugging you like, don't you dare.
Yeah, it calls to you, but you resist.
Hmm.
Uh,
All these bad rolls didn't happen until Boldgrave started to become sober.
Everything started with sobriety.
We need.
Honestly, that explains a lot if you're being real. Just like personality wise.
hold on a second.
I'm gonna force feed Boldgrave alcohol.
That's such a toxic trait. You start mixing it in his food. You're like, I put it in after it was cooked, so it's still good.
I cooked with it.
Boldgrave. Question:
Yes.
Would
Sir.
you like to call that a setback to claim inspiration?
I'd love to.
Okay. So by resisting the alcohol, your next whatever your next check is going to have disadvantage, but you will now have inspiration.
Okay.
And you
So
can't use inspiration on that check specifically.
Right. So just for the viewers, we kind of changed up our inspiration system a little bit. It didn't really come into play last session, but we're using the Angry GM inspiration system. I can provide links to that down in the comment or the show notes. And yeah, so basically, it's just kind of you have to take a setback in order to gain inspiration instead of arbitrary out of game things happening. And then using inspiration, it has to be tied to one of your personality bonds, ideals, or flaws. So just kind of a little rework of the system to make it a little more roleplay intensive. So, all right. Moving on, we will be at Dozak. Dozak, I can flip back over so you can maneuver here.
Well, go ahead and pop back out to the combat map because you're good.
Gotta make his attack first.
Sorry, everyone.
That gets dropped in there, and I'm like, well, looks like they wanted to bring the fight to us.
Light it up.
Right, and I'm gonna call lightning just right on him.
Shut up.
So he has to make a DC.
Big money.
He has to make a DC 16 dexterity save.
I failed my save.
Nice.
3d10. It's probably not gonna do it.
3d10 lightning.
3 10s. Let's go. Oh, that's pretty
Damn.
good.
That's all.
Please
It's
don't
above
resist
average.
lightning. Please don't resist lightning. Please don't resist lightning.
Ooh, immunity to lightning.
Oh, I cry.
Spells disaster for full gore too.
Yeah, we can.
Alright.
That's not too bad.
Well, that means it's not immune to lightning. He's either resistant or he has a lot of HP, or both.
Probably
I'd probably
HP.
say it's just a lot of HP.
I would say we're looking about 400 HP.
I mean,
Look how fucking big it is.
Yeah, no,
Look how big
100%.
that shit is.
If only we had those guns which dealt a multiplier of 10 damage. So,
Well, I don't think that would
well,
work
actually, that
on
might be a
him.
ship, so I don't know if that applies or not. Actually, I have no idea.
no, this thing's the ship. This thing's the critter.
Right.
He said that this thing came off of that ship.
Oh, yeah, just saying.
Yeah, this is essentially like a vehicle, like their tank.
It's like the same size as the ship. How did it fit?
It just pooped it out, dude. Look at it.
Yeah, because it's alive.
It's a he also said it was a jellyfish.
I would be relieved if that thing came out of me. I'd be like, oh, thank God.
Alright.
So that's the lightning strike, and then
That's
I'm
your
gonna.
action. Yep.
Then I'm gonna start moving and running towards the.
Alright,
the speeder
now
in the
I
back.
will jump.
So stressful.
I told y'all I had a spicy session in store for y'all.
Got me doing the gorilla chest slaps. Like.
Let's
Bunga,
go.
bunga.
Let's go. No chill generation.
It doesn't require an action to turn on slipstream kickers, and the doors open.
He can't activate the kickers.
Oh, right. Just kidding. Forgot they're gone. Okay. Oh, sorry. Not trying to rub insult in.
It happens.
Okay. Here at
Oh God.
these guys.
That's so far. I'm sorry for laughing. It's just this whole thing's so fucked up.
Yeah, if Dozak's gonna move his token, he needs to move it in the other one so we can actually see the distance that he's covering.
Oh, I mean that's what I did.
Oh well, I mean, yeah, just
I just moved my token.
he's in the hallway.
Yeah, the general area.
I tried to scale the ship as close as I could to the actual size, so it's pretty close.
It actually looks super legit.
Yeah.
Right. The way the pilot, the way Boldgrave and Dozak fit in the cockpit, really just like seemed, you know.
Yeah, that's pretty accurate. The ship's about like 190 across on the interior, so this is pretty close.
Okay, so these guys are going to run in, and they are going to launch a volley of these grenades. And I don't know if anybody can see them or how well you can see them.
Boldgrave might have eyes on them, but that's
okay.
It.
So Boldgrave, they pull out these out of like from somewhere in their armor, and it looks kind of like an egg, but it seems to be glowing red hot. And they launch these things, and they throw it at your docking bay door, and they all explode into molten lava that begins to eat away at the ship, the door of the ship.
So much for taking off.
So
we're not leaving orbit.
I need to roll some damage here to see how much hull points you lose.
That's a lot of damage.
Good thing to know is that they might be within range of the forward-facing gun.
Does it
You might be able to point blank them.
I don't think they can hit that low, because I would think it would just overshoot them. It would only be able to.
Oh, the forward-facing gun is on the ship. That's the turret though, right?
Yeah, that's the one that's on the swivel. The forward-facing gun is like mounted on the ship underneath on the underside.
It's
so
over
it's like
here.
right there.
No, the forward-facing gun's right here. It's on the cockpit.
Stand by.
Do the hull points scale because it's a?
Yes.
So it's a divided by 10.
Right.
Okay,
good. Even then, though.
So you're gonna take 9 hull points to the Indolin. 9 points of damage to the.
Am I keeping track of that?
Somebody needs to keep track of it.
Okay, I mean, I have the tab open.
All right.
Current hit points 42.
Thanks,
so that's so relatively speaking, they dealt 90 points of damage, but it was divided by 10, so it became 9.
Jesus.
Okay. Just making sure I understand. We should get the shields on. I can give us infinite shields, kind of.
And the guys on the other side of the map are also going to do the same thing to the other ship.
That's the other ship.
Okay, now the little ugly minions, it is their turn. And they are going to look around, and they are going to charge. Their movement speed is...
This is a nightmare. Actual.
This is amazing.
Thank you.
A lot of moving pieces.
Go ahead and...
I know, it's exciting.
I cry every time.
Moving pieces, no assured way to victory. Lots of
my rolls.
Failing your rolls.
Right.
Exactly.
Some real high-stakes D&D action.
Also, the fact that there's a 90-foot drop to water, which would really hurt if you hit the water.
I would survive that.
Not if I throw a rock at it before
What's it called?
sneak impact.
You can sell Featherfall.
I do have slow fall.
You have month fall.
Connor has Featherfall. I have single target Featherfall.
I have a grappling hook.
I'm not sure a grappling hook would help. But I guess you could latch onto somebody as you fall. I don't know.
That was the equivalent of like, is mayonnaise an instrument?
You could probably do something cool with like saber throw the lightsaber underneath me so it breaks the surface tension. And since I'm the force blade bond, I can just have it snap back to my hand at any moment.
Well, I mean, you have Featherfall, don't you? So like, you're
Pretty
fine
sure.
no matter.
Yeah.
So you're fine no matter what happens.
It's falling with style.
Okay, so these guys, they look around for a minute, and then they see the hostiles on the bridge, so they start heading south. Immediately after them are these beetle-looking things, and the beetles do something kind of spooky. They seem to like kind of burrow into the ground, down to the point where you can't see their legs or their faces. It's just their hard shell on top. And they entrench themselves into this purple goop. And when they do that, you can see like the air around them looks like it's like on a hot day where you kind of see like the distortion from the heat, like the around
The
it kind of
haze.
looks like that haze. It's kind of that effect where it looks hazy and like the air around them is distorted in a weird way.
That's
What the fuck?
not good.
It's just there's just layers to how fucked up this.
I mean,
is.
how
Like
far
an onion.
how far down could they go? I mean, it's a platform. I'm pretty sure it's not that.
Yeah, as of right now, they're about 50% of them is underground, and then just the top shell is exposed.
Yeah, imagine the crosswalk is probably where there's a beam connecting to the water underneath, so they have a little bit of extra wiggle room there. I imagine.
Yeah, I would imagine that's a pillar.
Yeah, and imagine and a pillar. It's probably like 2 or 3
Oh,
pillars.
the only thing I could see, so I could still see them then, because half of them is sticking. out.
Yes.
I'm gonna pick up my carbine rifle and fire at this beetle.
Just in range.
It's the
No,
range
no,
of
well,
the
I don't
carbine.
have disadvantage yet. I don't have disadvantage. I
No,
can
you
fire
don't.
at max range.
Yep.
So 320.
What gives you what lets you ignore
The snap,
The
the.
snapshot
Snapshot.
setting file.
Oh fuck! Damn it! No, I don't have. I thought I had a.
what's it called? It's
I
I
thought
don't
I
know.
had sharpshooter. My bad.
I thought
Let me
one of
see
your
here.
other fighting styles did it.
I think all of his are within 30 feet. All of his specialized being within 30 feet.
For
Mhm,
reference,
it was
these things
before.
officially don't have cover. I'm using an alternate ability that it does something different, but it's not cover.
That's cool.
Fuck.
I
There's
But
based
not
it-
think
a lot I can
I
do.
figured
Based it off the turtle going into
what's
its
it called?
shell.
What's it called? I figured when it went went up, I figured that was some type of defensive mechanism that would interact with. So, I would just say shoot the goons, dude. Just shoot the goons.
You got a lot of goons coming at you.
Yeah, but they probably have like no health.
Yeah, but
That's true.
that's still a lot of attacks
Yep.
that we would have to take.
So your carbine rifle is automatic, right?
Yeah. No. Yeah.
Okay.
No. No. Yeah. Well, yeah.
It's got the rapid property, right?
Yeah. Hmm.
All right. So I'm gonna make a little on the fly ruling here. There is a overwhelm mechanic that I posted in the Discord. Similarly, there is also a piercing mechanic. Now in D&D, it works pretty cleanly with arrows, but I'm gonna say because your weapon has rapid, you can use piercing, and it essentially works the same way as overwhelm, except in a straight line. So if you kill one of them and you have more damage to carry over, it will burst through the first one and carry over into the second ones, as long as it's still within your range and the damage continues to carry over.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Multi-kill.
Yes.
Okay.
So, I guess I'm just gonna go ahead and roll.
Start melting them, man.
With a single shot, it doesn't really make a sense, but like with rapid, it's like you're firing a burst of, and it just cuts them to Swiss cheese and hits the one behind them. All right, so you're targeting just the one straight ahead.
Yeah.
All right, and so I'll need to make a dex save. Wait, hold on. I'm forgetting my own rules. Do I even save? Yes, right, because it still has to hit. All right, this is new for me too. I just heard about this like this week, and I'm like, that's cool. I want to use it. Definitely failed that save. So 17 energy damage. However, because of the piercing, it will carry through. So they have. Overwhelm. Oh, sorry. Overwhelm is a different mechanic. I didn't actually post the overwhelm. The cleave. Sorry, it was the mechanic that I was thinking of. Okay, so it'll kill the one that you shot at and the one behind it.
Okay,
He
and
didn't.
then
He didn't rapid fire.
Yeah, it did.
No, wait, no. He just shot normally, didn't he?
I I think that gun can only rapid.
Yeah, it can only rapid, Kyle.
Really?
Because it's the deck save and not a damage.
Oh, never mind. It didn't roll the two. Oh, it didn't roll the two dice because you're at more than 30 feet, I guess.
Okay.
And I'm just used to being close range.
So yeah, so you I'll post that mechanic for everyone to read in a minute. But so you unleash a rapid flurry of shots, and you completely, like I said, shred through the first one, and then the one behind it also takes some of the residual damage going down as well.
Then I'm gonna aim at this one here and fire again.
Which one? Sorry, ping it.
The one right next to it, to the
left
left.
of it. Okay. Go. So I need to roll deck save. I failed that save also, and this is also going to cleave through, killing the one behind it as well.
It's 15 damage total.
Yeah.
15. Okay. Yeah, not quite. Not quite. You need to get to 17.
Yeah, I didn't. I just didn't know the. I didn't know the.
Or well, actually, wait. Yeah, no.
Furiously
okay.
taking notes.
Wait, so that first one did 19? Or...
Yes.
Yeah, but there's
Actually,
nobody
yeah.
behind the second
There's
guy
nobody
in the
behind
first
it,
one.
okay.
Yeah.
Cool. So we're good then. Yeah, so again, you unleash another flurry of shots, and it cleaves through and hits the one behind it as well.
Okay. I'm not gonna get any closer than that actually, so I'm just gonna end my turn.
Let them to come to us.
Jumping back over to the Endolin. Vrain, you're in the lounge, dripping water everywhere.
Comes up the water. After I hear the
Do you hear me go?
lights flicker a little bit, I'm like,
Yeah, the lights.
that doesn't sound good. I immediately begin diverting course 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. But I really can't do much else other than that.
Your body is just exhausted from all the trauma of the past 24 hours, and it's like you have sandbags tied to your ankles as you drag your feet across the floor, stumbling and just using every ounce of your energy to try to get to the cockpit again.
I'll be there soon.
It is the fire breather's turn.
Sammy was really
Okay,
exactly what
I need the Endlin to make a dexterity saving throw. I believe because of the system failure, it is a disadvantage.
I can do that, or if anybody else wants to do that, I don't know.
Yeah, you can do that.
Definitely going to fail.
Everything I'm doing with this is with disadvantage today.
Does fail.
Yep. This is from the big guy? Yeah.
Yeah, that's from this big, ugly octopus-looking thing. Jellyfish.
I always like the idea of space jellyfish. It's always so satisfying. Slightly different context usually, but...
Okay, so from like its kind of center mass, this stream of lava magma just fires forth in a cone, blasting the hull of the Endolin, dealing another 5 points of hull damage.
We need to get this ship up now, Boldgrave.
Stop yelling at me.
He's not even here. He's just like...
And the other one's going to do the same thing. It's going to start trying to blast open the other ship.
Jama's got food.
Glavis.
Did you bring enough for the whole class?
He's like, I can't even hear you.
Did you bring enough for the whole class?
Sammy, do you want to roll for Glavis, or do you want me to?
You can roll for him. I'm just gonna kind of look at him.
She said hi.
Stay focused. Only shoot at what you can, that you know you can hit.
Sorry, say that again. Sorry.
No, you're good. You're good. You're good. I'm gonna kind of look over to him and be just kind of say, stay focused and only aim at what you for sure know you can hit.
This is the way.
This is the way.
Sorry, did you want me to roll for him?
Yes, yes, I did say that. My bad.
Character sheet, and we are going to use our blast rifle that unfortunately does not have the rapid property. So we'll just make a normal attack.
21.
Hit. 21. 100 foot range. So yeah, we'll pop that.
Don't
first.
you fire there.
Reference. Okay, we'll go ahead and pop that first one down, and then take another shot. My second attack, popping the one behind it as well. Pew pew.
Blast him.
Booger.
Oh shit. Hold on. I accidentally put myself on top of him.
Oh, hot.
That escalated quickly.
Ooh,
I
I
just-
could attack
I just-
again. I forgot.
about
I
to
was
say
fucking
that.
hasted.
Oh yeah.
Bad. Feels bananas, man.
Lightning bolt.
Yeah. I'm gonna hold my. I'm gonna cast Force Lightning, but I'm gonna hold it until they all move forward.
Holding that requires concentration, which means Sammy would lose his turn.
Oh, right.
Now remember,
No, I have another thing. How
Well, he just
far?
needs to cast a spell now.
Yeah, now I can cast spells. All right. We're gonna cast Shock. Oh, at this one.
spells do not have the pierce through ability because you guys have access to like fireball and lightning bolt and shit. So I think it's only fair.
That's fine.
Okay, go ahead and make your attack roll.
Just gonna post that there.
Eldritch Blast.
Eldritch Blast.
Does a 12 hit?
That
Misses.
does not hit.
Damn it, boy.
Uh-oh.
Surprise.
I forgot to describe these guys. So they're now that they're a little closer, you can see that they're kind of reptilian, very like lizard folk looking. They have these little daggers as well as a shield that looks like it's made out of some sort of like almost like a turtle shell or like a chitinous. They do have a shield. So as you launch your shock, he raises his shield to block it.
What a jerk.
Yeah.
That's my turn.
Okay. The drop ships are going to return to orbit with their load deposited.
Ain't that phrasing?
And
they
we
get
will be
deposited
at the
at
top of the.
load.
You have survived a second round. We're at the top of round 2 with.
I'm a little bit further over here now.
I'm just gonna be like, this wouldn't have happened if you would have just fucking loved me.
Hey, Boldgrave, your mic is still on.
Fuck you. And I'm gonna punch in the keys again to try and make it work. I'll take the disadvantage.
Trying to get there so I can give you the help action. I'm just like, ugh. Disadvantage. Let's go.
Yeah. Piloting at D. And I'm not smart.
Nuts. At least it's not a straight roll, or like
Oh,
it's not a 1.
Not a 1.
Okay, go ahead and roll another d20 for me, please.
You're gonna blow up the ship. Okay, that's good. That's good. Big money.
That is good.
Big
You
money.
actually. You actually suffer no adverse consequences. However, it does not speed up the takeoff procedure.
I'm still pissed.
You just got a free one.
I'm gonna go ahead and use my wait, actually, I just want to check something real quick. Actually, I'm going to. Actually, no, I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna wait. I'll end my turn there. Oh, Russ is deep in thought.
Sorry, I may have misread these rules, but that's okay. We can course correct here. All good.
Course-
How many successes do you have to have? Oh, 5 successes. Okay. I was just like, huh? Okay, so it actually failing to do so actually does not result in a mishap every time. The mishap is only if you try to take off without giving it time to uh, start up. So you can actually technically take off at any time, but you will have to roll on the mishaps table. So the 3 levels of
Exhaustion.
Exhaustion. Yeah, ship
With some
exhaustion.
damage.
We're gonna say that was just for 1 round, so that's gone now.
Okay.
That was a little oopsie on my part there. So
They're not
that
cumulative.
yeah. So if you make 5 successful checks, you can start up with no issues. You can cold start the ship once everybody's on board, or start before it's ready and try to take off. But you will potentially have to roll on that table where some bad shit could happen, like 3 levels of system damage or whatever.
So we need 3 more successful checks.
Correction, 5. You have not made any successful checks.
Okay.
You need 5 successful checks to get there. So, one more thing to add. You make those checks. It says if you're at full hull points, you make it with advantage. If you're not at full, you make it with disadvantage. So, because I goofed and didn't give you the advantage on the first one, I will give you advantage on. Well, you've already got inspiration on the next one.
I already have inspiration. Yeah.
Well, he doesn't. He doesn't have to use it on that, does he? He can save it for another.
Yeah, I will give you. I'll give you 1 free use of advantage because of my mistake. Okay.
I don't need it.
I just want to, because I didn't read these all the way through, so
that's alright. I mean, like, I don't mind if we retconning's like whatever.
I don't mind if we all die here. I'll explain it I'm explaining it in a very meta way, but don't worry, I'll make it make sense meta wise, narratively rather.
Okay.
All right. Okay. So, but that turn's done. Dice at the table. So, yeah, you attempt to speed things up, and you're not increasing it, but you're not decreasing the speed or anything right now.
I'm having a mind fart.
Kind of like panicking because you don't have your booze right now. You're just like, your mind's just going a million miles a minute, and there's so many buttons, and you're just trying to remember everything, and your brain's not here, so that's kind of like your safety blanket, which helps you focus too. And it's just you're just very like scattered at this point.
My baba.
Okay, Dozak.
Can we cut to inside the ship? I want to check distance on something.
Sure thing.
Let me measure real quick. This might work. Okay, so I'm gonna use my movement as my action, and or I should say my movement, and then dash as my action to get up to meet Vrain.
Mm-hmm. He's like slumped against the side of the door.
Question: Would a long rest get rid of Vrain's remaining levels of exhaustion?
We get rid of 1 level.
We get rid of 1, which
Okay,
would increase my speed.
It would increase your speed, but you still make everything with disadvantage?
Yeah. But speed is also important too. So.
Okay. So he's like slumped up against the door, but I'm gonna walk up next to him and I'm gonna kind of like grab his collar, and say, "Give your word, you will not leave without us."
I didn't even think about that, honestly.
I will give no such thing.
It's like, I got my throat slashed this morning. Like,
So I'm gonna take
Think
out.
about you guys. Don't worry.
I'm gonna take out my 2 Boda Lotus petals.
Oh.
I'm gonna eat one and give Rain the other.
Oh yeah, because it count as a full heal, right?
Yeah, it's a full heal. It'll get me up to.
It's a full restore.
Yeah, it's a full.
Yeah.
So-
By the way, I'm like, no one's really seen me yet, but I'm like shy of just classic like video game underwear. I'm basically completely naked.
Nice.
I have the video game white, underwear, but that's it.
That's what I assumed, honestly.
Wait, if they're white and you were in a liquid surface, that means it's see-through, and you're blue, so like
It's not.
it's
that
super
type of
see-through.
Spider-Man on the ship now.
here I'm just like, what kind of tattoos does he have? Everyone else is like, show me that dirt.
He's like, show me.
Let me see that meat.
Show me your little
boy.
smurf.
Right, so
That's
Brain and
fine.
Dozak, upon ingesting the Boda Lotus petal, you both gain the effects of a long rest.
And I'm just
That
gonna-
will also Brain drop your your strength goes up by one stage, 1 point.
Okay, I don't know how I'm gaining strength back, but
And as Dozak turns away and starts heading towards the door at the end of his turn, he's just going to say, "We either all make it out alive, or none of us do."
you're probably right.
Is that a threat or a promise?
Both.
The zero down money back guarantee.
So I'll try that other thing later, Russ.
Is that your turn?
Yeah, that's my turn. I had to dash to be able to meet Rain, but that gives me at full health, and that gives Rain a little bit of a boost.
Feel a little better.
Okay. The warriors, the barbarians at the gate, are going to now they unsheath from their backs these spear staff like weapons, and they point them at your hull and are going to from the tip of the spear, a green blast of acidic energy is launched at your hull door. So I'm gonna make some more attacks
They're like Tyranids and Necrons put together.
here.
So since everything's a multiplication by 10, that means I actually have 130 armor class.
Not quite how that works. But it does have, I think, flat damage reduction. I want to say. Because your hull is.
I wouldn't know where to look for that.
Tier 2, baby.
You'll have to look at the full spreadsheet,
Okay.
which I can pull up. I guess that's probably relevant.
Agree this.
Sorry for the delay.
Alright.
Pulling
It's a
this
big fight.
up. It's yep. So okay, the type of hull you have reduces damage by a flat 3.
Is that 30?
Yes.
Does that mean he needed to reduce the damage from earlier as well?
No, those weapons have a special property against hulls.
Ah.
That's actually super cool, but that makes a ton of sense given what they were doing.
Yeah.
Math here. Yeah, so their weapons actually are ineffective due to the thickness of your hull. You guys have a pretty stocky ship. A lighter craft like an X-wing or something would still be damaged from this. However, the poison from their weapons or the acid from their weapons isn't enough to deal any meaningful damage to the hull of the ship.
Big Tongus, let's go.
The poison chosen specifically for Fulgor.
Fulgur's poison.
Oh
No
God,
wonder
why
it's not doing
me?
anything. No wonder it's not doing anything to the ship.
And the guys on the other side are doing the same thing. Okay, back to the little reptoids. They're all gonna run at you. Continue running at you. Using a full 60 feet of movement.
Where's the Power Rangers when you need them?
Right.
That's all I'm saying.
Jeez. Oh man.
Okay, so at
That's
30
gonna be a
feet,
bloodbath.
when they enter 30 feet,
Oh,
Russell,
yep. Snapshot.
going to be firing my prototype incendiary missile at them.
Okay, let me move everyone back 30 feet here. Targeting Adonde? I can move these. They all run.
Here.
Center mass.
Okay, roll it. That obviously hits. Wait, I'm sorry, which one did you target? This guy? This guy?
Mhm.
That guy's toast. As
He's
is
gone.
everyone around.
That's a 15-foot radius ablaze, Russell.
Oh, yeah. And it still requires a save, right? Or is it auto?
Technically,
It requires.
it's the fire damage. That's when they
When the creature enters the fire
move.
stance there, it must make a
Yeah.
DC 18 save. Okay, all right, yeah. So it's just like anything that says like deals X damage with no save required. That's what minions can shrug off. Just so you know, I know this is a new mechanic.
Oh, okay. That's
so,
usually
yeah,
at will stuff.
Yeah. Minions can shrug that off. But this is a 15-foot radius, so 30 feet square. 15. That in.
Centered on the one that was struck.
Sure.
So the fire will actually be forward some. Yeah. Once they start moving, 6 more dudes are about to take. Yeah.
Six or eight more of them.
8
Yeah,
dudes.
So they were all running in a concert. This is only I backed it up, so they've moved their movement. They haven't used their action. They were planning on dashing, but I need to, since I just moved into, these guys all just willingly stepped into it. Or I guess they continue to move. Hit or miss.
What's their intelligence?
The creature very low. The creature enters the fire or starts its turn. So their turn's already in progress. So I guess they just continue running then. But the ones behind it will.
Yeah, they're mid-run.
Yeah, they're gonna.
So these guys will just continue running. The ones behind them.
Okay, there's 4 dudes on that 6 that you just moved forward that would have stepped through the fire. That's so many more dudes.
He launched it as they were running.
Okay.
So
They just missed them.
yeah.
Yeah, I understand. But the ones that are pushing through on the back line, they're gonna enter it, kind of thing.
Yeah, these 6
Those
at the
top 6.
top here.
Well, I guess
yeah.
it'd be those 3.
Yeah, we
These
do those 3, I think.
these 3 are all going to step into it. So I'll make saves for them. As suspected, they all fail, meaning they all die.
Very cool. Very cool. Very theatric. I can picture all of it.
I'll do the big description here in a sec. Just trying to do all the math stuff first.
Ew,
Get all that
man.
nerd, get all that nerd shit out of the way.
Get that shit out of here. Not in my game. I graduated college, so I never had to look at it again.
There's still technically one guy in the bottom right corner.
Oh yeah,
He
true.
was
He was
already
al-
in
he
So,
was
it.
so
already
yeah,
in
so,
it.
so next turn he'll
Yeah, he was.
suffer the consequences.
The consequences of his actions.
And these are gonna continue. These are gonna continue pushing forward. Okay, yeah. So they surge forward as they all just they're in like a full tilt sprint right now. They couldn't even slow down if they wanted to. They're just like a mindless horde just charging at you. Karu launches his missile that hits center mass, exploding, killing 6 of them on impact, and 3 more as the flames consume their bodies and they wither away into
What do they sound
a
like when
burned
they're
crystal.
dying?
There we go.
Oh my.
Got this man a fucking Oscar.
And that will end the reptilian's turn.
What about the ones that just entered on the top here? I might have missed
Fuck
that.
them too.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, dude.
12
all
of them
those
just
boys.
entered the fire.
A lot of them just that actually caught like a
Yeah.
shit ton of them.
Is Anthony there, or is he just like faded into the ether?
I'm eating grilled cheeses, my man, with tomato soup.
He's
Oh,
become
okay.
one with the force.
I don't want people to see me slurping on my sandwich.
Oh fuck.
How do you
that.
slurp on
I'll
a
eat, like-
sandwich?
Don't even ask him to answer that. I don't want to hear it. I've had
I
enough
will
of
with the
these
force. The
fucking.
force is with me.
I've heard enough of this pumping and dumping and words.
You gotta get one of those glizzy gulpers, dude. You gotta be a throat goat.
Jama, if you gotta ask, you can't afford it.
I don't pay for it, Anthony.
Okay, yeah. So these guys all take that's a pretty massive casualty from that missile. I forgot about all that back rank there. So yeah, they were at full run when that launched. So okay. So that's your reaction. All right. So now we're on the scarab beetle's turn, and I think if I'm in range, I'm gonna try something.
I'm going to dispose of my
No.
plate and stuff. I will be right back.
Alright. It's like he was never here.
Oh no, yeah, that's way too far away.
Look at them guns.
Hey, Sammy, don't forget you have a hasted action this time.
Yes, I remembered.
No.
Oh, bitch.
Nope.
Dang
They're
it.
big. They're big chillin'. They're actually gonna hold their action or ready an attack.
They're gonna slob on a glizzy as a bonus action.
Yeah, but actually, I don't know. I don't think anything's gonna come in range. I'll hold it just in case, but I don't think
Okay.
anything's actually gonna be in range for it to matter. All right, it's Karo's turn now.
Okay,
Slob.
so gonna fire directly at that one.
Another one on the right. Right side.
Yes.
I feel
definitely.
like Kara's the kind of guy who writes on his missiles.
Actually, you know what? I do. I definitely would. This one, Russell. I want to
Okay.
fight. Actually, no, this one. This one.
Okay.
This one's
No,
called
wait, this
Fuck
one?
You.
This one here because it would like do a diagonal through if they. Does that make sense? Would that count or no? Right?
Looks
'Cause
good
it
to
would.
me.
Okay.
Okay. Pretty sure I'm gonna fail that. These guys are fucking fodder. Need a natural 20.
Oh wow.
Okay. Yeah. So you go to take another shot, and as they start to draw closer, they get their shields up, and the shields actually seem to be absorbing some of the energy bolts, blocking the attack from going through.
Okay. Well, I guess I'll fire again because yeah.
Nope.
Because science.
You're still hasted,
Um,
right?
Yeah. Why haven't they taken my hasted? I haven't taken my
Alright.
hasted.
as you continue to focus fire, it just becomes too much, and his little arms just aren't strong enough to hold back against the rain of bullets that are, or energy bolts that are just crashing into him, and it eventually overwhelms him. And actually, because of overwhelm damage, you are actually going to triple kill.
Triple kill.
Slicing through his brothers behind him with your carbine rifle.
Okay. So the power belt to reload, and then my hasted action. Actually, hold up. Before I take my hasted action, is it out here? Looking at it. When a creature is reduced to his 0 hit points, you can make a weapon attack as a bonus action.
Ooh.
HP? Oh no, weapon attack. Oh shit.
I could do.
Let's go.
You can do a lot of stuff.
This man said triggers, 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 triggers. It's like I'm at a shrink.
So my bonus action. My bonus action attack.
Give them the death.
Did you roll your temporary hit points as well?
Oh no. Give me a second here.
Hey, Sammy, I got a list of coroners, their addresses, their phone numbers, alright? We got a lot of work
Nine.
to do.
9 temporary No, 8 temporary HP.
Dang, bro. Karo stack. Karo's like a bunch of dragoons. What is this, Tuesday?
It's like playing a game of Dynasty Warriors.
For real.
That is what the minion effect is supposed to go for. That's the idea. It's just these hordes of.
We should use this effect in that. If we ever go back to that Ronin one shot we did, we should definitely use this in it.
Absolutely. Oh man.
Embrace the anime.
All the players are generals.
I don't know if you're calculating something, Russell, or if they pass the check or not.
I was reading. Okay, it's a distance equal to the minion. Short range. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So weapon attack, ranged weapon attacks can. It's called overkill. Can overkill up to their short weapon range. So what
30 feet,
range of your
20 feet, something.
What's your
Probably way
carbine's
longer, actually.
range? 80.
80.
Okay. Yeah. So it just overkill. It just can't go further than 80.
Okay.
So yeah, I was gonna repost the. For everyone. I will roll my attack. Sorry, time here. Up. All right. Rolling, and I failed my save. As is customary. I'm sorry. Which one were you targeting that time? This guy. Okay. And then you did 15 damage, which is enough to not only cut through that one, but the one behind him as well.
Well, isn't it? I think it's 19.
Yeah, because
I,
plus
yeah,
4.
I take the higher of the two.
So in that case, third one behind him as well.
And then with my hasted action, I'll attack
baby.
this one here.
Go for it. I once again failed my save.
19 again.
So it's 19. Okay, so that'll be.
Goddamn, Karo, save some for the rest of us.
Just Mando things.
And then once again, all right, because I still get the second attack, or no, it's just the one for the hasted.
Just the one for hasted.
You can use
So you made your
hasted action.
Correct.
Yeah.
Yep.
So you made
Oh,
you made
okay.
your first attack, your bonus action attack, your second attack, and your haste attack.
Okay. I didn't remember if I hit on the hasted, if I could get the
Should've
second
been.
attack.
Would be absolutely busted.
Yep.
No, it's just a single.
20th
Okay,
level
yeah.
fighters would have 12 attacks in one turn.
Are you gonna action surge? Not your here.
No, I action surged when I fought when I fought those guys
You get it
in
back on
front
a
of
short
what's the name
rest.
ship.
Oh yeah, I remember
No,
that.
in front of the ship,
Oh,
we had already I had already used it. Remember?
right.
Yeah, he unleashed on him like a madman.
Yeah. So like
He's like, it's not
when
like I
they're
knew the
charging,
planet was gonna get invaded.
yeah, when they're charging at us, they're stepping through the fire and whatnot. I kind of start screaming extremely loud and uh, like just kind of unloading. They're just flying as these monsters are just dropping and disintegrating, screaming, "Let it flow into you, Glaive X!" As he's just fucking just mowing them down as they come at him.
Hold up, I thought this was Star Wars, not Starship Troopers.
Seriously, that's honestly what I got too.
Right? I'm getting like big Starship Troopers vibes.
Seriously.
Where's Neil
It's
Patrick
afraid. It's afraid. Fucking love that
I'm doing
movie.
my part.
My
All
turn.
right, if that's your turn, Rain, you're up, bud.
Okay.
Over. Sorry, cameraman. Stop slurping that glizzy.
I'm done eating.
Okay. Sorry, I've been looking at a lot of other stuff, but I can't actually see the cameras.
Kind of like reaffirm myself quickly.
Going on.
I'm gonna give a slight nod to Dozak as I 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I really hate that they changed the agile. I wouldn't have armor anyways, doesn't matter. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, and almost around the corner here.
You're like, as you like stumble down the hallway, you're like using the wall to brace yourself as you continue down. But after ingesting the Boda Lotus, you can feel its effects strengthening you and bringing your vitality back slowly. But you do feel it returning to you.
Get the engine on.
I'm fucking trying.
I'm gonna critically analyze Bulgray, so he gets +5 on his next check if he would, or he has the floating critical analysis, so if he needs the +5, he can use it.
Do you have to have line of sight on him?
Yes. I don't.
All right. I'll cut you a break. The door stayed
kind
open.
of
It just depends if the door's open or closed. Like
I
that's.
thought it would have been open.
Technically, they snap close after, but in this instance, I think it's open.
I mean, if
yeah,
it's
because
not.
it's taking a while for the power to kick on. It's like slow to close. That would make some sense.
System had to reboot
You know,
after
Sammy
those
has
3 levels of
something there.
exhaustion.
Russell, Sammy has something there.
R5 overrid the door.
How close do I have to be to the door for it to open? Right in front of it?
Next to it, yeah.
I'm like, right, not quite next to it, but
I
close.
feel like
No.
That's all right.
in all Star Wars, they kind of like just continuously walk as the doors open. So like, I feel like it'd be a little.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, like 10 feet as you're approaching.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
open by the time you walk through
Right,
it.
exactly. The
All right.
automatic
Yeah, we'll-
doors. I mean, it's not
Yeah, we'll say it's a
complicated.
10-foot activation radius.
It's like,
Ooh, but you're 15 feet.
As long as it's not
He
locked.
just like sticks out his hand and triggers the door.
look, I'm a Jedi.
I knew reading that Sith book would come in handy.
Takes one level into consular. Power, unlimited power.
So you said you're analyzing Bulgrave?
Yes, minutes, unlimited minutes.
Fire breather's turn.
Oh, that's what they do?
Just
That's
Jizz.
a big thing.
it just jizzed lava all over your ship.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
sorry, I was too distracted by my food and my failure.
I can see how
Uh,
this could occupy you.
Were you distracting?
If we could have the Endolin please make another dexterity saving throw.
This is a straight roll now, so I will go ahead and make this check.
All right.
We're gonna pass it now.
Woo!
That is definitely a pass. So
Good job,
Uh,
kid. Now don't get cocky.
yeah, so it takes another volley of the magma, but this time it only is going to take half the damage. Because now that he's burned the paint off, he's getting to the real meat of the shell. That's a lot of dice. So Wow, that's a lot of ones too. God, 6 ones. Jeez.
Oof.
So you're only going to take 2 points of hull damage this time.
I'll take it.
A lot less than last time.
Right?
Yeah. It launches another blast, but it's you. Like I said, it's gotten down like through the paint. Now it's like the actual like meat of the shell. There are layers to the armor of your. Okay. And then of course the other one on the other side is also trying to eat away at the other ship. Glavis's turn. I'm going to follow suit and take a couple of shots here. For glory, for honor, for the Mandalore. And
Oh, now he's gonna die.
Stop. That
My character
hits.
giving the speech about friendship. Uh-oh, here we go.
Yeah. Couple finally confesses their love to each other. Rip.
A natural 20.
Spicy.
And that will actually pierce through the one behind him as well. I don't. Is my. That should be set up. Wow, I rolled a 1. That sucks. Oh wait, hold on.
Crit rolls.
No, I rolled. It's actually not set up correctly. I should have rolled 8 on instead of a 1 there because it's max. I rolled max damage and it's max on the second one.
It's a 22 damage actually.
So yeah, but sadly there was not a third one behind him. So he shot at this one. It doesn't. It just hits them.
Judging by my calculations.
Maybe I should have aimed forward. I didn't want to change who I attacked after I rolled though.
I mean, is this too far out of range to hit?
Yeah, I thought that would hit too because it's the 100 feet. Because his
his short range is 100 feet. Actually, it's not even supposed to pierce through because it's not rapid. It's just single shot.
Ah, but it was a crit
well,
though.
it happened now. Let's not worry about it.
I'll
Let's
give
not
it-
go back.
It was a crit. Oh, it was a crit. We'll say the crit.
Yeah, I like that. More crits.
Fulgar. Yeah, there's more with that game.
I'm gonna throw a normal incendiary grenade. Can you make me a 10-foot radius fire?
Got any more of those 10-foot radiuses?
Well, Sammy's is 15. Mine's only 10. Let's put it like here. So that they have to run through it in order to get to us.
You want to at least try to get that, get one of them in it?
Sure.
Here, maybe?
Yeah, sure. That's fine.
Click, click, boom.
And then I'm gonna step next to Glavenus.
Glavius.
Gladius. Sorry.
Gladius.
Monster. Sorry.
Glav-
Monster Hunter.
Glavis.
Monster
Sorry.
Hunter's
I'm throwing an
Glavenus.
eye in there. It's just Glavis.
What?
Don't worry.
Gluteus Maximus?
Yeah, I thought it was Glavis too, but I was like, he's saying Glavius?
I thought it was
Glavis.
Glavis.
My bad.
Yeah,
No,
Glavis.
it's Glavis. Glabus. Can y'all see his like stuff on his token?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, right now it's zoomed too far back, but if you go to the journal tab,
Well,
you can see it.
of course.
Yeah.
Gluteus
Well, it's also
Maximus.
in the turn order.
Yeah.
His name's in the turn order.
His
Alright.
name's in the books.
We are at the. Congratulations, you've survived another round.
Congratulations, you won.
6 more to go.
Only 7 more before you can take off.
Mm-hmm.
Well, now that Brain's there, he's gonna get.
Or forcefully open forcefully open it.
Yeah, you can always risk it for the biscuit. You just gotta wait till everyone's on board first. But if you can get it
Don't
started
I have
early, you
Don't
could
I have
always
a
just fly
tractor
over here.
beam? Yeah, I have a tractor beam.
Don't think so. Don't think it's big enough for a tractor beam. I think you need to be a large ship for that. I don't know.
I'm pretty sure we have a tractor beam because that's how the ship lifts up cargo in space.
It does have a tractor beam. You were correct.
It just depends on what this tractor beam can actually do.
I mean, you just need to line up next to us so we can jump on.
Yeah, tractor beams are usually too big to pick up individual people. But I guess, like...
The vacuum. We suck up some of the lizards, too. And then we kill them in our territory.
Layer actions.
You're in my lair. This is my planet.
Tractor beam is an action. You can activate it. It has a range of 1,000 feet and a limited firing arc, as described in Chapter 9. Each ship within the firing arc must make a strength saving throw against 8 plus ship tier plus strength mod, ship strength. On failed save, the ship is tractored. As a bonus action, you can move the tractored ship up to 100 feet. As an action, the pilot of the tractored ship can repeat the saving throw, ending the success. Saving throw with advantage if it is larger than you, and disadvantage if it's smaller. So they would have disadvantage on the save. There would be a strength save, and then you can move them up to 100 feet.
I thought it only said
Push them off the edge.
And you just throw them off the edge.
Throw them off the edge.
Oh, you mean your allies? Sorry.
Oh.
Yeah, if you're attempting to tractor a ship larger.
I mean,
it's kind of like it's basically grappled for ships. Essentially.
That's an option. I'm gonna try and get this bitch started. So.
Okay, you're gonna make another piloting check. All right, so I will be giving you advantage, and then you also, because of my earlier C, and you also have Rain's
critical analysis.
Which you only have to use if you need it. So you can just hold on to it. Like right now, you just hold on to it.
Yeah.
Is the DC? You've been rolling too low for it to matter. So now let me actually look and see. Okay. State of the repair of the ship. Okay, so 16 to 18. I mean 16 to 20. That is actually 2 successes.
Ooh.
Cool. That means a critical analysis feature is actually meaningful in more ways than one.
Yeah, pushing it. It's like it's broken up in tiers. So yeah, pushing it up into the.
So that means he could spend his critical analysis, and he might get an extra success out of it.
If you roll higher than a 2.
Well, it's an auto 5.
It's an auto 5, so it'd be 19, 20, 21, 22, 23.
That will push you into the next tier.
Sure, we'll do it. I'll use it now.
Okay, so that's going to be 3 successes for your startup procedure. You need 5 to successfully take off. So
we're aiming for 15 in our heads.
Yeah,
like I don't know the real number, but that's like
to get 1 success. It's in the rules.
Yeah,
to get 1 success, you need a 10 to 15, 16 to 20 for 2.
All right.
So you start you hear Vrain's voice calling to you, and you kind of take a moment and clear your head, kind of focusing on the situation at hand, and remember your training, and begin to start going through the procedure step by step from the beginning, starting even the steps that you've already covered. You kind of mentally check off the boxes, and you start from the beginning and realize that you hadn't even turned the ignition. You were way ahead already, adjusting the mirrors before you even put the key in.
All right. And then that's my action. For my reaction, I'm just gonna radio to Garm, and I'm gonna tell him that he needs to get off planet as quickly as possible. And then
so you hear over the radio, it's like interspersed with like blaster fire and like static, and he's like, "Yeah, I hear that. I'm trying to get out of here."
And then you just hear Wookiee screaming in the background.
In the background. Yeah, they're working on it.
He'll be okay. He's with cracks. Oh, that's my turn.
Cracks just sees a battlefield of experience. He's like, I'm rolling it today.
He's cutting a swath for Garm right now.
Just stroking the crossbow.
Mm-hmm. You mean the Arccaster?
Yeah, you're right.
Got a fucking lightning gun.
A lightning gun that can shoot and burst, so it's just like. It's like a flamethrower lightning at this point.
Okay, Dozak, looks like we made it to your turn.
Okay. Can we pop inside the ship?
Yes.
Pop, pop.
Blue skidoo, we can too.
Oh shit! I forgot to move with. Hold on, real quick. I forgot to. Gretch is still in the fucking gunner seat.
Oops.
Hold on.
Most income.
He is going to swing the cannon around and fire at that fire breather.
Nice. Come on, Gretch. Do something good.
Call him
Do
Big D.
something good.
Do something useful. And then
Natural
I
20.
think
He doesn't have to
Don't
make it a
catch.
disadvantage anymore.
Can R5 using the binary plugin? Can he give him
The help action?
he can.
Oh,
Whatever the ship equivalent is, the help action.
Oh, thank God.
Hey, let's go. So that's gonna deal 20 damage because
Oh,
it's
shit.
a factor of 10.
that's awesome.
Wow, dude.
This massive energy bolt just chunks into this thing, and it makes this ungodly screeching noise.
Just celebratory beeps.
The Gretch is like, all right, I got one.
R5's like, you got one.
It roughly translates to "Don't get cocky, kid."
R5's help action was actually pointing it right at the target because the Gretch was still off.
Yeah, the Gretch was the 6, R5 was the 22. Yeah.
Okay. So, unbeknownst to most of the crew, this whole time, Dozak's been writing in books, trying to catalog what he's learned from his journeys. So after he got the call lightning up, he put it up on purpose. He started to see there was a storm rolling off in the distance, and it's slowly getting closer. By the time he gets to the center of the ship, Dozak is going to pull out both of his lightsabers.
Choom, choom.
And he's going to like put them in his hands and then let go so that they're just floating right next to him. He's going to begin meditating. All he says is, there is no light without the dark. Through passion, I gain focus. Through knowledge, I gain power. Through serenity, I gain strength. Through victory, I gain harmony. There is only the Force. And his call lightning is going to merge with the storm that is rolling in outside the ship.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, everyone hears this loud rumble of thunder that seems to just be almost as deafening as the chaos that's erupting across the planet, and lightning begins to arc throughout the clouds, just growing and growing into this massive maelstrom of a storm.
I'm going to drop one bolt right on this guy, so all of them have to make a dexterity saving throw.
What's the DC on that?
My DC is only 16.
Okay.
Well, remember, you have to choose a point, not a
Oh, I chose a
person.
point.
Well, a point
Alright.
is a corner of the square.
We'll choose that one then and get these 4. And
As the lightning strikes down, 2 of them get hit, and the other 2 did succeed. But I think they still take half damage.
they take half damage.
Oh,
Holy shit.
Go ahead and roll damage.
You sure
Cool.
did.
Beautiful. And with the storm now added to its fury, I'm going to secretly add some additional die 10.
The spell does it automatically. Actually.
yeah. The spell adds a die 10. Because normally it's 3 die 10, but he rolled 4 die 10 here because it mixed with the storm.
Yeah, the spell itself actually says we use the storm, we added die 10.
Oh, perfect. Okay. All right, there we go.
Oh, man.
Oh,
Let him add more.
Yeah, let him do it.
well,
Kyle.
he can add
Yeah.
more.
Yeah, I'm not opposed.
All right.
I just want to make sure it's being done fairly and understand
Sure,
what's
sure,
going
sure.
on.
Maybe
All right.
just
Well, no,
only on
that
this
changes
one.
how many I would add because I was gonna add 2, but now I'm just gonna add 1.
Exactly.
We'll throw one more die 10 on that.
Now it's fair.
Appreciate you.
Gotcha. That's a total of 25.
It's not fair if
I mean,
it's not
35,
giving us the
excuse me.
advantage.
And then the half. 17.
The way our cameras are set up are kind of on like the Discord. It's kind of like an alignment chart.
Oh gosh.
It's kind of funny.
Oh god, I gotta see this now.
Does that make me chaotic evil? Or are we the top half and Meeseeks is neutral evil?
Meeseeks is neutral evil. That's
It's neutral evil. Truly does what it wants.
I mean, look at that face, man. It doesn't have a soul.
Definitely not.
Terrifying.
That's the smile of a serial killer.
The lightning crashes down, splashing right in the middle of the group of alien warriors, and any lesser life form would have been instantly vaporized. But these things are made of sterner stuff, and they manage to actually not only tank the hit, but remain standing on their feet.
I do not like that.
Don't forget their living weapons.
Yeah. Dozak? Kemas?
Well, I believe that's my. It takes my action to drop one lightning bolt. I can't drop another one, so I guess that's my turn. I guess I'm setting up as the defense here.
You already moved 30 feet?
Yep. Oh, that's right. I need to move him. I'm in center.
Beep, ba, ba.
Okay, these 6 warriors that just got hit by the lightning, they take a moment to shrug off the effects of it, and they pull out, instead of the spears that they were using previously, they pull out another spear. This one's a bit shorter, but instead of firing it like a projectile weapon, they chuck it like a projectile, and they're going to throw those at the hull of your ship.
Would they take shock?
I was actually just thinking that. That's funny that you said that.
Like, shouldn't they roll for that, or is that not a part of the spell?
It's not part of the spell.
Not part
It's
of the
just
spell.
like
Very
pure damage.
weird.
No,
It's a
shock is
strange one.
already a stupid busted mechanic. There's no reason to give it on level 3 spells while you're at it.
Their living
Yeah,
weapons.
there is. It's so that it can be stupid busted on level 3 spells. What do you mean?
That would
It's
make
kinda
it. That would
more-
make it a level 5 spell if you were to add shock to the lightning bolts.
Hull lightning is more like the impact of the actual lightning being struck, not so much the actual like
Electrocution.
going through your body. Yeah, if it went through your body, you'd just be dead. Like it's more like it hits near you and like the AoE like blasts you back. So they throw these spears that when they make contact explode in a like plasma like this kind of like green acidic plasma that begins to attempt to eat away at the hull. However, their weapons are
Ineffective.
fortunately still ineffective at your thick boy shield. So, upon realizing that, excuse me, they're going to use their movement as well as their bonus action because they're not shocked. 60 feet this way.
Illegal.
I have
Yellow
aggressive.
flag on the play.
I'm moving towards an enemy. I can use my bonus
Rewind
action.
20 yards.
Since
Press
Ash-
down.
they have aggressive. Okay, and now we're at the reptoid creatures' turns. Before we do anything, there is 1, 2, 3 of them that need to save for fire. So, no one's surprise, all 3 of them fail.
DC to beat this time is only 14.
I rolled a 13.
Nice!
That's what we want to see. Big money, no whammies.
So, from Karo's incendiary missile as well as Fulgor's incendiary grenade, they burst into flames and die a horrible death as they fall to the ground screaming.
Night, my sweet prince. Good night.
Now they will continue charging their enemy, despite their numbers being greatly reduced.
And move through the fire.
Tell you what, let's move these three first, because I feel like I'm about to get snapshotted.
Sammy's like, bitch, you might.
Or is it only when they move into your range?
When they move into where were they from?
They were right here.
Oh yeah, they're gonna enter the range.
They're gonna enter my.
They're gonna enter my range.
You've activated my trap card.
I'm gonna enter.
That sounded so dirty.
That is a fail, and
Hit him with the Glizzy Max 5000.
Wait. Actually, hold on. I don't think. Oh no, this isn't an opportunity. Is this an opportunity attack?
Yes.
Okay, then there is no overkill on opportunity attack.
Okay. Then 1 second before you do anything.
I killed something, so I get to kill something again.
Yes.
It's like the very last line. Overkill attacks can't be made as part.
Kill more things. Kill more things.
Well, I used my bonus action last turn, didn't I?
Yeah.
I think so. Well, this is your reaction, anyways. It's my turn.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, but I could still do this. No, hold on. Let me. Oh
Yeah,
no, I can't. No, I cannot. Fuck me. Wait, hold on. There's things here I might be able to do. Give me just 1 second.
Okay,
You have
take your
maneuvers you can use.
I gotta go pee peeps, so I'll be back.
Go BB.
Hey, dude, go pee, dude.
I love you all. BRB.
I take the camera with you so the streamers can watch.
Hold on.
The
That's
streamers want to watch my stream?
Yeah,
Thank you.
that's why it's called streamers, right?
No, that's OnlyFans.
Oh,
Be
Nah,
right
okay,
back.
yeah. No, that's it then, Russell. Forget it. Forget anything.
I'm gonna go around. Little man's to move here.
well, that's just rude.
Yeah. Fulgor, as
Hold
they get close.
Stupid,
What's
not
up?
suicidal.
No, I'm just being dumb.
Um,
They walk around the fire.
yeah.
If any sane being creature would do.
Right. You're like I said, stupid, not suicidal. There's a
55, 60.
he's like, finally they can attack.
They had to
that
dash to get there.
This is a dash, yeah, but I'm just gonna go ahead and surround you.
Wow.
So Fulgor, as they get really close, you can see that there's some kind of like at the top of their skull, like the crown of their skull, you can see there's like an organ that's been grafted on, and it doesn't look like it's something that naturally should grow out of your head. And it has its own like distinct heartbeat, and you can see it just like in the top of its head.
Gross.
That's
So it's like a face hugger.
That's it.
sickening and awesome.
It's a head crab.
Right.
That's it. I know Anthony cannot resist anything throbbing.
Why do you think we go to Whataburger after D&D?
Oh!
Yeah. Ayo.
No
Wait.
wonder it takes you guys so long. I guess it takes Kyle so long.
You know, nice guys finish last.
Oh! I'll see y'all
He
later.
went there.
That's 60. So we just crowd in here.
God, they are crowding me.
Yeah, you're the one who's closest to the edge, so you're kind of the closest to him, relatively speaking. Better hope they don't start proccing Constitution saving throws. That'll kill Karo. I'm just kidding. Karo's unkillable, but he might actually take damage.
For once.
Live in a hypothetical where Karo drops below half health.
What the fuck is
Ram
this
in there.
nonsense?
I mean, you guys knew this was happening. I mean, this isn't.
Hey, at
No,
least it's only like
no.
10 of them instead of like 30 of them.
There's also one. There's
Okay.
also one right here.
Oh,
Still-
thank you. We'll just have him.
Oh yeah. Good job, Kyle.
Okay, yeah. So that does take their. They all had to dash to do that. They only have 30 feet. But yeah, they come running in. and they all share that same organ. Not just the one that Anthony was looking at, but they all have that similar organ. And when you get close, you can see their eyes have no pupils. It's just like pure black, no pupil, no iris whatsoever. It's just nothing is there.
Okay, like a sclera, just black.
I'm tempted to force pull it off, but I want to live, after next round, so.
You will pull it off.
Huh?
It's the Beatles' turn, but they're going to continue holding position.
So weird that they haven't done anything. That's both concerning and weird.
Caro, your turn. Oh, by the way, sorry, just something I wanted to mention. So if they're for each creature,
That does not look good.
let's see.
It's fine. It's if Karo's about to go, which means he'll kill like 80 of them in one turn. They're all about to die.
So it's if at least 3 of the minions are within 5 feet of you, engaged to you, your speed is reduced by 5 for each minion engaged to you.
We couldn't even move anyway because we're surrounded.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's it. What does Warsack say? You're stuck here with me.
I just and if your speed is reduced to 0 as a result of this effect, you are considered restrained, which means disadvantage.
I'm not 0, right? Because I have 60.
You've got.
That's true. The haste prevents you from being knocked to 0.
That is correct. Yeah.
That's right, dude. That's right.
30,
But it's full doors.
You do only have 25 feet of movement though, because it's reduced by 35. There's 7 of them engaged to you.
That means Fulgor and Glavis are restrained though.
You need to kill the ones around me because I have way low AC.
Yo, shut up, dude.
Don't forget you have +2 AC from haste.
About to do hood rat shit.
Shut up and slob on a glizzy, bro. He got this.
Alright, I'm
all about to
firing the Kyle, it's been a year and a half, but still, how does the object interaction work?
It depends on what you're trying to do.
Trying to load a prototype missile into my...
Reloading is a bonus action or an action.
Okay, then bonus action, wrist... Fragment missile to the wrist.
Oh my god, that close, bro? You gotta kill Fulgor.
There's no other option, man. You got an AoE.
Shooting back here.
If he hits me, I have to make a concentration check.
It's
Well,
fine.
hold on. No, wait, hold on here. I have to see... Hold up, give me a second here. Let me do some...
This man's about to check his paperwork like a lawyer.
He's got a lot of paperwork.
Well, while he's deciding, everybody, you look like everybody who can see outdoors. You see up in the air. You see another ship that was at the landing bay trying to take off and leave, and you see one of those ships that dropped these creatures off begin spraying magma all over it, and it starts going down slowly towards the water.
No, Anthony, it's just a DC 5, dude. You're gonna be fine if I put it here.
Oh my god.
Alright, but if I fail my concentration check...
No, it's 5 feet. It's not an-
okay, okay.
Eat lead.
Eat my meat. Okay, sorry. What was the point that you chose?
Here.
Up here?
5 feet from...
Or this guy?
Mm-hmm.
So that guy obviously gets hit and is super dead. And deck saves.
Dude, I bought all these missiles for
Even
later
at half
on.
damage
Now,
on those.
Oh yeah, there's no saving out of that. Okay, those guys are all toast. That DC is so high, they just can't.
Emotional damage.
Wonder who would win in a fight, Darren, Jen, or Karo.
So
That'd be a good fight.
Karo sinks a missile deep into the swarm, and it blasts a good chunk. 7 of them all go down in a explosive blaze. The fragmentation just cutting right through the reptilian skin.
so like... That was my hasted action question mark.
Yes,
Certainly
Okay.
can be.
Yeah.
it can
Yeah.
be.
Then yes. And then I'm going to aim at this one and fire.
What do you have the? I think it's gunning fighting style.
No,
Yeah,
I have.
I was just about to ask because I'm in melee. Does that mean I get advantage?
Oh
No.
no,
No, because
I
it's a
have
saving throw.
Doesn't his snapshot ignore
It
disadvantage
does.
at close
It does.
range?
Well,
Yes, it does.
no.
It's also a
That-
saving throw.
Yeah, it's also saving throw, which is the advantage to saving throw effects.
Okay.
You get to ignore that. But I was talking about the gunning fighting style specifically.
I have the.
Is it? Yeah. Well,
Yeah, I do. Yes, I do. Carl.
You have snapshot and something.
okay, that's not. Was,
I rolled exactly an 18.
You're lying, dude.
I'm not.
I just
Dang,
played
bro.
missile.
But they still take half
Um,
damage on a failed save.
No, there's no half damage on these.
There's no half damage on
Uh,
Not on,
oh.
not on rapid.
that. Yeah.
Saber suck. So yeah, you try to fire into them, but I mean they're all right up in your grill, and they've got their shields up and they're boxing you in, so it's difficult to get a proper shooting stance. You're kind of at an awkward angle. You still have one more
Okay, yeah.
attack.
Make it count. Make it count. Make it count.
Well,
Man,
here's-
a wrist flamethrower
here-
would be so sick right now.
Here is the thing.
Right.
I used my bonus action to reload my
Low
wrist,
disintegration.
but doesn't the power belt? Doesn't it just reload automatically? Kyle?
The power belt is specifically connected to a single weapon.
Yeah,
That
it's
allows
connected
you
to my
to-
rifle. Yeah.
Yeah, then you can reroll once per turn. Reload once per turn for free with the power
Okay
belt.
then. Okay then. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So just because I was out of ammo, so I would have to reload to fire again. I just wanted to make sure I could reload without being lame, kind of. You know what I mean?
You only have to spend the action to reload your wrist rockets, essentially.
Yeah. Awesome. Okay. Cool.
Okay. Targeting the same one in the corner again.
Yeah.
And we are going to not make that save this time. 13. So he
Okay.
is Swiss cheese.
Okay. One second here. Oh, hold up.
¿Qué más? Glavis and Fulgor are no longer restrained, but your speed is still reduced by
20.
20 and
20 and 15.
Since
Actually,
since
actually
it's my
it's 20
turn
and 20.
again, I have a reaction again, right? I have a reaction. Again?
Yes.
Yes,
my turn.
yes.
Okay.
Shit.
So the one I just shot.
Immediately move a number of feet equal 5 times the result of the die. Yeah.
I'm just gonna have it attack the one right next to me. All right, this one.
Okay. Sounds good. And I
Make
guess
them
that
my
means
die.
Yeah, you just roll an attack against himself.
And then he adds the die, right?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
a die to the attack roll. Yeah, adding the die
Rolled
6 to the
a
attack roll.
15, which actually exactly hits. Beautiful. And that means he's dead. Yeah, so he just like they've got shields and these daggers, and he just like as the life drains from, or well, he doesn't have life draining from his eyes, but as you can see, he's like on his last legs. He's like falling down, and he falls sideways and just stabs the other one right in the like between like the neck and the shoulder, and just
Dang.
drops his blade, and they just crumple together into a heap.
Hey guys, I don't want to
Well,
toot my horn, but I killed 9 on my turn, so let's go.
Let's see a little.
counts as one.
And we'll actually.
Well, let's give Hayes some credit.
Yeah, full
Oh,
credit.
yeah, definitely. But imagine if I passed the first, I would have killed at least 10.
Oh yeah, for sure. You're just.
You're doing work.
I'm just
I'm
making
glad
you
I
do
was
more work.
I'm glad Alcaeus doesn't have to keep up with that.
Okay. Okay, Vrain.
Ah,
Back in the Indolin.
I'm going to 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 6 on that sit down next to Volgrave.
I toss him his headset.
Oh, you're in my spot.
Shut up.
I'm gonna be like, look at the system arrangement, figure out what we need to do to get the ship running. I'm like, all right, we need to get this thing on. We got to get the shields up as soon as possible. Oh, I do not feel like working right now. I'm gonna try to turn on the ship.
Okay, go ahead and make the piloting check. It is with disadvantage because you're not at full hull points.
It was at disadvantage because I have 1 level of exhaustion anyway, so I'm still golden.
Don't care.
and I still have a bigger bonus than Evil.
Ooh, I like big bonuses.
That's what you get for talking.
I know, for real.
Every time you run your mouth, it's an automatic failure, bro.
So what we're gonna do, because you don't actually, because there actually isn't a true penalty for failing the check. Remember those misfire things are only happening if you try to cold start. So what I'm actually gonna do here, because it is a 1. Otherwise, I would just say nothing happens. But because it's a 1, I'm going to reduce your number of successes down to 2.
I assumed so. Yep. Okay. So I'm glad we used the critical analysis earlier, so we're at 2 instead of 1, because that would have sucked.
Counteracted it. Yeah.
We're
Brain
still
like
net positive.
Brain like slumps down into the chair and like fat fingers and hits like 3 buttons instead by accident.
I just look at him because I can't even get mad because I've never seen him make a mistake like that before. I'm just kind of surprised.
I turn to look at him again. You're in my spot.
That's right. You got to switch chairs. He's in the wrong chair. Okay. Is that your turn, Brain?
Yes, that's my turn.
Critically analyze Boldgrave again?
I can only do that. Critically analyze an ally once per short rest.
Oh.
So, I am currently doing nothing.
Okay.
That's my
Moving
action.
Fire Breather's turn. I'm going to use my final volley of magma.
Final, you say?
Probably like ammunition or recharge or
Only
something.
do it 3 times, yes. Okay, so I will need the Endolin to once again make a dexterity saving throw. This is just a straight roll.
18, not bad. Could use
And
that
you
earlier.
just beat it. Very nice. But you will still take half damage because it is fucking lava.
The floor is lava.
So, half of that.
Good thing I bought door hinges. Right, Connor?
What?
I said, good thing I bought door hinges. The floor's lava.
Oh, jeez.
Gotta reinforce some bitches. We're swinging on doors.
Oh, man.
You're going to take 3 more points of hull damage to the Endolin. And remember, this damage is not reduced by your reduced 3 because it's lava.
It's anti armor.
Anti-armor, yes.
Lava.
Yes. And then the fire breather on the other side does the same thing to the other ship. And it actually, because this other one is less armored, it actually manages to crack through. You see that their landing bay drops down and exposing the ship within.
I guess there was no people in there.
Glavis is going to pull out his vibroblade and begin hacking at the ones behind you guys. So he's going to make 2 vibroblade attacks. I am going to be 2-handing this, so I'll do the die 10. Not that really matters, just for thematic effect.
With your reduced 15 speed.
Ooh, that is not going to hit, unfortunately.
Second
Another
attack.
swing. That one will hit. He is going to actually hit the one that is next to Karo. Take that one out. Oh, but because of overwhelm or overkill damage, I'm in range. I will actually chop through this one too.
You have to roll damage first, though, right?
I see.
Oh wait. Oh, just kidding. I thought that was a 16 damage. I got excited for a minute.
No,
Wow,
no,
I
it
rolled
still happened. It still
terribly.
happened.
Okay, so he just kills the one next to. Sorry, I got a little too excited there.
Oh.
Lots of new rules. But yeah, he's doing battle with these things. He's hacking at their shields, and he sees an opening, and he goes under its shield and stabs it like up through the ribs. Take that, you foul cur! All right, Fulgor.
Do something.
Okay, so do
Your
these
movement
guys?
speed is
It doesn't matter about my movement speed. Do these guys look muscular or lean?
they look pretty lean.
So they're Dexy boys. So strength's probably more of their weakness. We're gonna force.
Force throw?
They've kind of honestly they've got kind of like the build of like a dwarf. They're like short and stocky, and not actually they're actually kind of got a little girth to them. They're not super skinny.
We don't
They're-
like that.
They're girthy.
Ew. Contact.
So they're
So I guess actually they would be
more
what were
strength,
my options again.
strength or dex based, pretty much.
He's trying to figure out if it's a strength save or a dex save he should use.
I can't answer that.
Well, that's why I was like asking their description, because you know if they look muscular,
No, what was the description? What was the
if
description?
do they
I
look
forgot.
muscular, strength, lean, dexterity.
Okay, actually they look muscular. I'm sorry, I misspoke.
Okay, yeah, that's why I was phrasing it that way.
Yeah. No, they're like dwarves, lizard folk dwarves.
Okay, so
basically.
dexterity would probably be better.
Awful.
I'm going to use my subclass feature on force throw, changing it from a strength save to a dex save, and it will be lightning damage instead of force damage. I'm going to pick up this one to the left of me. I'm gonna drag him over here, and then I'm gonna just fucking ram through. I don't know if I can hit more dudes, so definitely I'm gonna hit that one. But you know, if it can keep going, yeah.
Smash them that way. Okay.
And you move them twice in one
And
movement?
and I'm gonna use force throw at 3rd level.
Oh shit.
You can at 3rd level, Kyle.
That doesn't change what my
At
question.
3rd level, you can do anything.
Moves a number of feet in a direction.
In the direction of your. I just don't know if you can alternate mid because it's a throw, right? I don't know if you can.
So I'm making a dex save.
Yeah, I'm changing it to dex.
I failed my save.
Please, Kyle.
Yeah.
So
On the
this
green.
guy is dead, and then you said you're gonna slam into this guy.
Yeah, I'm gonna slam. Well, he doesn't take damage until he slams into something,
Yeah, right.
and then they both take the damage.
So yeah, so you using your lightning, you pick this guy up and you just like boomerang, you throw him out over the edge, and he's like his body is already like convulsing from the lightning coursing through him, so he's just spasming out, and then you pull him back towards you, and as he collides with his brethren, they you can hear the crunch of their bones breaking, their skulls being shattered from the impact, and they both go toppling down into the abyss below.
Cool. That's my turn. That's my action. I'm gonna stay here to make sure Glavis can't get flanked.
Yes, that's why.
Okay, congratulations. We have made it to round 4. Bloodline, we're at the top of the turn.
Can we go to the inside of the ship? If we switch seats, then you have to keep the progress I started here.
Yes,
Okay.
I've always been the co-pilot. Anyways.
So like
Yeah, we can do a little shuffle around here. That's cool. No biggie.
I'll use my reaction to switch chairs with them.
There you go.
All right.
R5 will grapple you and then drag you, and let's not overthink it here.
I just imagine R5 with like those little tiny grabber things,
grabbers.
little wire ones. He's just like got framed by the collar, just towing him around.
I'm not wearing a collar. It's literally just like my underwear. My
Grabs
legs.
him by the jonas.
That's right. You're all wet and so. Get off
Yeah.
me.
Yeah,
You
you sit
just
in the
sat down
chair
and-
and it's
It's soaked. You got my chair
Damn.
all wet. Alright, so I'm gonna try and focus in the moisture. And I'm gonna use my inspiration and I'm gonna make this piloting check.
Just straight roll.
All right.
You could just roll, and then if it's bad, use your inspiration to re-roll.
That's
That is
true.
true.
This way, if you, I mean, you get a nat 20 on the first go, you know.
There we go.
Well, he has to roll. He has to roll
Decent
this.
piloting
This
check.
one's with disadvantage either way without the
Oh,
inspiration.
it's at disadvantage. That's right. So
Yeah,
I
because
gotta
of the
roll
whole
again.
points.
Well, then I guess if you use your inspiration,
But it's.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I've gotta re-roll that.
Oh, you should have just took the 17 for a flat. Use your
You can't.
inspiration to cancel
It's-
I
it.
can't.
it's 'cause it's- yeah, it's-
disadvantage.
yeah.
I
But
thought
if you
you
use
could
the
use your
inspiration to
get-
make advantage, the 17 would have been the
Yeah.
roll.
That's
Oh
why.
wait, really?
What you
I
can't.
thought that's how that worked.
You can't do it retroactively. You would just
Yeah, you
you either
can.
re-roll, you either give yourself advantage or you re-roll a die.
Okay.
Yeah, and if I would have gave myself advantage, it would have been 17. But 14's not too bad. One success.
14's still pretty good. That is enough to complete one success. So we're back up to 3. You turn off the things that Brain broke and managed to at least get back to where you were last round. Kimas.
No, that's my turn. I'll just have Gretch keep shooting and
Yes.
R5 aiding him.
Gretch will go ahead and make another attack against the fire breather with the ship's gun with advantage. Kyle, if you want to do that, you can.
Oh, well, just roll to attack. Sure.
Just use the Endolin's the first one.
Yeah, I
the,
got it. Did you say with advantage or disadvantage?
Advantage because R5 is using. I forget. There's a name for it, but it's basically the help action.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Direct.
So yikes,
Oh!
not gonna miss. So you go to take that shot, and the thing kind of just lurches out of the line of just
R5 went
narrowly
to take the
avoiding.
help action, but between me and Volgrave switching spots, he
He
like
bumped
lost
into
track
him.
of what he did. He bumped into him, and he and
This
the little
connector
swivel
got
just
knocked out for a second.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. He's like, how am I supposed to work in these conditions?
he's about to unionize.
For real. I'm into Gretch.
Man. Okay, if that's your turn, then we are at Dozak now.
Alrighty. Second verse, same as the first. He's still inside the ship, meditating with the lightsabers around him, and
Yes.
now that he's got control of the storm, he's like, okay, they're over here. Let's take them out. Another one right there.
Blast him.
Blast
So
him.
we shall make dex saves.
Roll the dice.
Holy shit.
Those all failed this time. You wanted it between the ones that were already hit?
Yeah, the ones that are already hit.
So that
Rejoice for those who you know who return to the Force.
is actually going to clean the clocks of all. And they collapse in a barbecued heap from the shock of the lightning. The other two standing next to him just snarl in anger.
That's all I can do.
Storm rages on. As that crack of lightning finishes them off, rain begins to pour from the sky, blanketing everyone in a ambiance of dread.
Do those beetles in the ground, do they steam?
Do
Oh,
they
so there's-
steam?
So there's, because you said there was heat coming off of them, so the
He
The
said it was
water
like
heating it
the mirage of
and-
heat.
Yeah. He
Well,
said,
Grave,
"Look,
make a perception check. I know we're a little out of turn order here, but you're the only one that really has line of sight. I guess Brain could also make it if you wanted.
What, me and Caro can't see it?
You are surrounded by fucking
Bodies.
lizard men.
bodies everywhere.
It is a little hard to take your focus off them right now. Yeah, it's kind of hard to tell with like the rain and the fucking giant fire-breathing squid in
Turn
front
on
of
the
you.
window wipers.
The wipers going on.
Or
Yeah,
they're
it's
the ugly window wipers that go like this. I hate those ones.
So yeah, they're kind of far away, and it's difficult to really make out with all the other action that's happening right now. So these two remaining warriors that have not perished, they're going to once again dash 60 feet, and you see them approaching the cockpit. And from within their armor, they withdraw this odd ball. It's about the size of a basketball, maybe like a little smaller, maybe like a soccer ball. And they take this ball and they huck it at your windshield.
Damn, they were able to dash and do that still?
Yes.
Damn.
Remember he said the aggression thingy?
Yeah, they have the aggressive, which is dashing as a bonus, but they have to be moving towards an enemy.
The orc trait.
They can't dash away, only towards. So, I know this is going to be ineffective, but it's funny. So, as these balls collide with your windshield, you see that it's actually a crab, which I can post a picture
I told you, head crabs.
of. It's a bladed crab that impacts the windshield. However, their damage is too low to actually deal physical damage to the ship, but they are trying their best to scratch at the glass and get through to you guys.
They break through this glass. I'm hopping out there and I'm stabbing them.
Hopefully we spent good money on this glass. Hopefully it sticks.
You got force push pull? Push them off.
So that's going to be their action. The Reptoid's turn. They are going to... I'm going to have this guy slide into position on top of his fallen brethren. And with the 4... You know what? I'm going to have this guy slide over and this guy slide over. So
Wow.
Yeah, you can technically make an attack of opportunity if you want against this guy moving.
I do 0 damage with a punch. I'm gonna let you know that right now.
Like, I don't think you even have your lightsaber out, so...
Wait, Glavis can't attack?
He's still engaged to Glavis.
Oh, okay.
Olgor using his lightsaber. Yeah,
Nonsense.
right.
So these remaining 5 that are alive are going to make a group attack against Karo.
Nice.
So group attack is cool because I get a +1 bonus to hit for
It's
each
not cool, Russell. Stop
creature attacking.
Jeez.
Right.
That's
It's actually
terrible.
Oh, and
That is
that way
pretty
it's
cool.
fun.
It's
How
fine.
does- How does
It's pretty
advantage work?
cool.
'Cause I am actually...
I'm just salty.
Advantage would probably just be your call.
Hey, so
Though
what
I
is
think
it?
I think the +5 is supposed to kind of, symbolize being surrounded anyway. So like, it's kind of up to your call if it gets advantage or not.
They probably get advantage +5. That's how we all.
See, that's what I was thinking, because they
Hey,
all just make
Connor,
one attack.
Who the fuck do you want to win this fight, right, buddy?
Who do you think who's trying to win?
Man, I really want those Beatles to win. It's been a long time since we've had like Paul, McCartney, Ringo Starr.
Oh my god.
Okay,
bro.
listen to this. A group attack is only made with advantage or disadvantage if all the minions making the group attack have advantage or disadvantage on the attack roll. Otherwise, it's made normally.
Okay, so it's a straight roll.
So it is just a straight roll. Everyone's reference.
Don't forget you
So
got
that means
+2 AC.
So that means if they're completely surrounded by 8 of them, they would have advantage.
It's like that JoJo episode where those guys stomp that one guy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Pretty much.
exactly.
The only time Zorak ever went down was when he was surrounded by 8 dudes.
Racing?
I know what I said.
+5.
Guys, burgers and fries, baby.
Does a 21 hit you?
Fuck you, dude. It just hits.
Oh!
You're gonna take 5 kinetic damage, and I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh
Wait,
no.
What? What's it called?
You said
we go.
5? I have
Russ,
8
Five.
temporary HP.
Russ, did you multiply the damage?
What do you mean?
Because you're supposed to multiply the damage per
Yeah,
the
there's
number.
there's 5. They deal 1 damage, and there's 5.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay.
God, Kyle, just sit back and be quiet,
It's
dude.
okay.
What?
No,
No,
he's trying to help me. It's okay.
Trying to kill Karo.
Playing the game, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, it's
yeah,
not
the,
the
the
thing
minions
from
the minions just deal a flat 1, but they deal 1 each. So if it's either they all hit or they all miss. It's very saber suck. And you will
Human?
not
Hold
pass
on.
your saving throw unless.
Will a D4 make a difference?
Probably
never
not.
know.
Oh.
Maybe not. You don't know.
I'm
That's
gonna do this anyway.
Fine. The DC was 14.
I thought it was 14. I thought it was 14.
So as they swarm around you, they have these daggers, and now that they're up in your grill, you can see these daggers are actually small little eels. They seem to have their own
Why do these
like
creatures have creatures on creatures?
creatures on creatures on creatures, dude.
Yo,
It's
dog.
like it's creatures all the way down.
it's biological warfare.
Ah,
Hey, where are the corridors?
These
So
are corridors if you think about it.
the corridors are alive.
yes. So as their little knives begin to try to find purchase in your armor, one of them manages to get through and pumps poison into your veins. You're going to be poisoned, and you can repeat the save at the end of your next turn.
Fuck. Poison means you have disadvantage on attacks.
And ability
Attack
checks.
rolls
And, oh yeah, abilities.
ability
How
checks.
do you
and
have disadvantage on a DC save?
You don't.
Usually something gives you disadvantage, or you have too much exhaustion.
I'm asking you though, like the disadvantage isn't gonna matter because it's a DC save.
That's true.
Right.
Correct. But you are poisoned.
Okay, so what does poison do again? I'm sorry, I was still being salty.
It's okay. If you are poisoned, you have disadvantage on attack rolls, ability checks, and saving throws.
Okay,
Not saving throws. It's just attack rolls and ability checks.
I don't need any
sorry,
of
sorry,
those
sorry.
things.
Yeah. No, but yes, and then you can repeat the save to end the poison at the end of your next turn. It's a low rate.
Okay.
Cool. All right. Beetles are chilling. Karo, your turn.
Okay,
Line them up.
I can move, right?
You can. Yes. Your speed is reduced by 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. But you have a max speed of 60. So
I'm gonna move here, and I don't know how many attacks of top opportunity that provokes, but
It would be at different
moving.
stages, too.
do I get opportunity attacks? If a creature provokes attack of opportunity from more than one minion of the same minion type, those minions make a melee group attack. You can use their reaction to make as an opportunity attack. Okay, so you did take opportunity attacks from 1, 2, 3, 4 of them. So yes, I'll get to make a group attack.
Technically, it'd be 3, and then he would move again, and it would only be 1.
Well, I think the group attack system
It
is
says
just
3 or
like,
more. As long as it's 3, we're good.
what's,
it's
what are you
fine as
talking
long
about?
as they
It's
don't
not-
hit 20.
So
Crit.
Oh my gosh, shut up.
This might.
I don't think minions. I don't
that's a
think minions can actually
22
crit.
to hit,
22
Oh
to hit.
wow.
which means you're taking 5 kinetic damage, and you're already poisoned, so you don't need to bother making that.
Okay,
four
so
saves.
There's not
I
stages
am
in poison.
finally taking actual damage.
It was only
First
four. It was only
time in
four
the
kinetic,
campaign.
4 kinetic damage, right? Because one of them he didn't leave out the range of.
It says the minions can each use their reaction. If a creature provokes opportunity attack from more than one minion of the same stat level. Okay, yeah, so it would just be the 3 then. Okay,
4, but yes.
4.
Okay. So I
Okay,
only
so
take-
4 kinetic damage.
Okay,
excuse
so I took only 1 damage.
Well,
Mine.
because the first 5 feet he moves, he exits 3 people. The next 5 feet, he gets out of 1 person's
me.
range.
1 and then 1. So it's 3. It's just the 3 at the bottom then.
Yes.
19!
Where's 3? Oh, you're gonna. Oh, jeez. Okay.
Getting another line.
He's getting that overkill, dude.
That is a 5. That is. So. Yeah, that will actually kill all 3 of them.
Then he's gonna
Okay.
do the same thing.
I'm gonna move, though. I should have enough movement, shouldn't I, now that they're...
This is difficult terrain because of the bodies. So. That's 10, 15 movement you've used so far.
So I have...
You
10
can.
more?
Uh oh.
20, 25.
What happened?
30. And then you can get a final shot on those last two.
So you had a total of 35 movement, and you've used 15. So you've got 20 left.
Okay, so then yeah, I
My
can
math
move here
is correct.
and then fire again. Or do I have to fire directly after?
No, it's a range
Okay.
attack. Or I'm not sure what you're asking, but
Like, because the second attack, do I have to make it immediately or can I
no,
move?
you can split it.
Okay.
I rolled a natural 1.
Oh, vaporize everything, dude.
Those are toast. You're from the Clone Wars, that fucking gif with the Doom music that goes in, or that clip of the Doom
Wars
music.
with that one.
Oh, I love that one. The one
He's
that's
just
not canon,
going
but
apeshit.
now canon.
Yeah, the Tartakovsky ones. Yeah,
Okay, so with my hasted action, can I dash?
yes.
Absolutely.
So, and moving through any body is difficult terrain.
Just go around it.
So here.
Make sure you don't
You
step
know
through your fire.
You gonna walk
Oh
through the
yeah.
fire?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You can technically tell you what, you can squeeze through this square, but it'll be difficult terrain to not touch the fire.
Okay, so
The floor is lava,
so
dude.
how much does that cost?
I
me?
told
5
you.
feet.
Just
An
an
extra
extra
5
5
feet. So you'll only be able to move 55, yeah.
Really.
55, so right there.
Okay.
I said it. Bring the door hinges or
Okay.
swinging on them.
Okay.
Glavis, like, after seeing Karo mow down the rest of them, he kind of lets his sword drop to his side for a minute and just puts his hand like on the back of his helmet, just in utter disbelief of the pure carnage that Karo just unleashed. And he turns to Fulgor and he's just like, "Good thing he's on our side, eh?"
Why else do you think we're friends?
Oh wow, I heard that.
That was-
such like a Legolas Gimli exchange.
That's how we became friends in the first place.
I deserve it. Yeah, and that'll be my turn.
Let's just get money, am I right? Brain.
Oh, I'm actually gonna reload mine.
Ooh, but your turn's over, so
Ah, fuck you, dude.
we're already at the next turn order. You missed your chance.
You're fine. No, no dice rolls have been made.
I rolled a real
Brain,
dice.
do we need to pop inside? I just assume you're going to continue trying to start the ship.
Going to look around at the ship real quick.
Sorry, Anthony. You should be getting paid overtime for today. Fucking readjusting and making you do.
It's hazard pay.
Their pay, yeah.
What's it called? All right. Now that I'm back in my chair, despite rolling with disadvantage, I'm gonna pop out 2 natural 20s right now, like a boss.
Here we go.
Natural
Alright,
one and
so
natural 20. Here we
this
go.
is how we do it.
This is how we do it.
Yeah.
Another nat one.
Quit. Just stop. Stop touching.
Bro,
Stop
I-
helping.
So following my previous thing, we're gonna go back down to 2 successes, and
I'm going to hit you. I'm going to actually hit you.
Just go get back in the bio bed.
Forever ago.
It's not me. Okay, some
You
of the
know-
lava has infiltrated the holes and is having difficulty getting over this hump.
Insight check.
Definitely the lava.
Insight
Hey,
check right now.
technically, the second roll was a 1, which would have been the disadvantage granted by the hole damage, so I'm not wrong.
Russell, what is he lying? Is
He
he
is-
bullshitting?
he is huffing that copium right now.
If you're gonna be
he-
a fuck up, at least be honest about it, like I
he-
am.
What are
He
you
done do.
talking about? I don't know what you're talking about.
I don't fuck up.
You better critically analyze yourself over there, buddy.
Lord have mercy. Alright, if that's your turn, Brain, continue on. It's the Fire Breather's turn. He has been unable to crack through your... How many hull points do you have left?
We're at 32 out of 51. So more than half.
So I'm gonna do something a little different. He sees the two warriors over here, and he is going to fly 60 feet this way.
Wow, what a dick.
And then he is going to make 2 tentacle slam attacks against your windshield. So he can make 2 tentacle slams and a flamethrower attack.
Oh my god, bro.
Can you move
Yeah,
the
but you
lightning?
get the damage reduction.
I don't think
believe
so,
I
because
hope.
it's the ship.
No,
Right, but it's not
does.
lava.
Only
find
the
out.
lava has the ship grade weapon damage. These are scaled down. Will it be enough? Divided by 10. Not minus 10. Okay, those both beat your AC, so those both hit. The first one does. Well, I'm combining damage. So those
Okay, you got-
shields only reduce kinetic and
Well, it's not shields, it's whole damage.
the whole. I'm sorry, yeah, the whole reduces. Um, Because they deal. Okay, so my debacle here is they deal kinetic and fire damage, but I'm just trying to decide if the fire damage is reduced or not by the whole -3 reduction.
There is actual like, well, that's the whole. I want to say it's all damage, but I'd have to go deep into the rolls.
I feel like a ship would be like somewhat fireproof, right?
It has to enter and exit orbit, so.
Usually it does that with a shield, but yeah, it has to be somewhat.
Well, I mean, like, if real life space crafts have, like, tempered heat shields that are just on the hull, then I don't see why Star Wars ones couldn't.
Oh, I have.
Otherwise, the ship would burst into flames upon entry.
Exactly. And everyone inside would be cooked before they get back. The crazy thing about the real IRL ones is, like, if the plates are even misaligned a little bit, like, the ship can literally just, like, spin out of control. And then actually, like, even if it's just, like, 1 degree, it's insane how perfect all the measurements on those things have to be.
One of my favorite bits of engineering trivia is that the SR-71 Blackbird, made out of titanium, would leak fuel on the runway when it was trying to take off because all of the panels on it were designed so that the thermal expansion from traveling at supersonic speeds would actually seal everything up.
Cool.
That's interesting.
I may just have to make a gut check here because I actually don't know. I can't find it. I'm sorry.
Go with your.
I'm super unfamiliar with the ship rules still. I've read them and it's
Start
just
doing the
like
Peter Parker Spider-Man 3.
there's
But
so
you
much.
Yeah, I know. And then you like open it up, and it's just like, good luck.
All right,
Good
I'm just gonna say that your hull does resist the kinetic and fire damage, the -3. So neither of those attacks are enough to clear the threshold, unfortunately for me. Yeah, so it makes these massive tentacles. It makes 2 slam attacks on your windshield, and then it bursts out a jet of, instead of magma, this is just regular fire, like a flamethrower. It bursts out this 30-foot cone directly at your windshield. Thankfully, the windshield is made of incredibly stern material and is able to resist these attacks, not taking any hull points. Actually, wait, would that have been? Yeah, so it's like if they could have dealt a little more damage, it might have gone through. But you guys have a particularly resistant hull, so um, that is a fortunate thing for you. Okay, fire breather's done. Lavis is going to just follow Karo as any good soldier does. It's 10, 15, 20, 30. We'll go ahead and dash. So 35, 40, 50, 55, 60. So he's able to get all the way up shoulder to shoulder with Karo again. Ogor.
Leap across the platform, Anthony.
So he could probably leap over them, and then use his movement to catch up.
I can.
Nope. They meant over the fire, not the.
Actually, yeah, I can. I can stand right here. Bonus action, force leap, which is 18 feet, which is enough to jump me over these.
And then you can catch up.
So that's 20, 25, 30. And we'll dash 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. We'll go right there.
So you do like when you do your flip, you do like the super stylish one where it's like feet up in the air, like kind of like a I think it's like a skater move, but you do like the spinning backflip thing. You just style on them, and when you hit the ground, you immediately break out into a sprint running towards the.
I should get a skateboard, just force push myself around.
Make it to the top of the round. Congratulations. We've made it to round 5.
Yeah.
Halfway there.
Whoa!
Halfway there.
Oh, whoa. Living on a prayer. Old Grave. Top of the round. Why don't you start us off?
So, here we go. I'm gonna use my action to tractor beam the lava breather off of the platform.
A word? Okay. So because it's smaller than the ship, it will have disadvantage, but
So
I get to
it'll be
make a strength.
It's straight roll, right?
What do you mean? How do you figure?
Because I have hull damage, so my check would be with disadvantage.
It's only disadvantage on checks to for starting it up.
Okay, so what am I rolling to use my tractor beam again, sir?
I think he just rolls a save.
Yeah.
I think it's
It just rolls a save. And it makes it a disadvantage because it's smaller.
But what's the DC?
As an action, limited firing arc.
It's probably con based.
Bonus action, you can move it 100 feet. Strength save. It's 8 plus ship tier plus ship strength.
8 plus ship tier, which is 2, so that's a 10 plus ship strength.
13
is 13, so 10 plus 3, yeah, 13.
13 with disadvantage.
It's very passable, depending on his mod.
Yeah.
We good? We locked in on that?
Yeah, it's 13.
Alright, I'm making my save. I rolled a 20 and a 21. So
well, we know
20.
that doesn't work.
Yeah. You try to tractor beam it, and this thing it may not be a ship, but it is strong. It is very large.
It could have rolled a natural 1.
Yeah. I should have just used the startup, but I wanted to try and be proactive.
I rolled pretty high. I rolled higher than a 15. Like
it is what it is. I am going to
Radio to Gretch and tell him to blast him.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do after that. Just gonna tell him to keep shooting, and I'm gonna tell R5 to shoot the bottom lasers at it too, so we're attacking it twice instead of attacking it once.
So the bottom laser, unfortunately, the angle of the ship does not allow for that. If you fire that, you'll be firing this direction.
When we were doing it in space, you said it was under the
Correct.
cockpit.
Wait,
so
what?
If it's under the cockpit, wouldn't it be right here?
No, it's on the bottom side of the ship.
Okay, so Connor was
Under
right.
where the
Okay, my bad, Connor.
Oh, good.
It probably looked weird on on space because the
Yeah,
tips
no.
weren't there.
Yeah.
If that was the case earlier, I would have been using both guns. That's fine though.
Kyle, you can go ahead and roll for DeGratch if you'd like.
I mean, advantage have R5 give him the help action. Advantage is better than nothing.
That's what we're giving him advantage with.
I'll be sure to finish this one too.
Oh.
Hey. Oh,
That hits.
I mean that's still 20 damage.
Damage.
You know, I rolled a 10 on the last one that I missed on. That would have been 100 points of damage.
Ooh.
It's so swingy. Yeah, it's just hard because it's such a small target. So it's like you clip the side, you just barely clip the side of it, but it does deal some damage and seems to make it even more pissed off.
Small target, he says.
Well, compared to the ship, it's small. If that's your turn, we'll go to Dozak.
Third verse, same as the second verse. He's still there levitating with the levitating with the lightsabers. There is no light or dark, there is only the Force. I am one with the Force, and the Force is with me. Zap.
That's out of the 60-foot range, isn't it?
I have control of the storm now.
So you can change the point.
You're able to move it?
Yes.
Oh.
Where does it say that? Or is that your own thing?
On the spell. Let me post it again.
Can you repost it?
There. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not familiar.
Does it say you can move the spell? It does just as you get control of the spell.
You gain control of the storm rather than creating a new one.
Right. If it already exists, you gain control of it.
I'll recast it then.
Fuck it.
I mean, that you can do.
I did give myself a full restore.
You got force points.
So I'll take the force points and cast it again then.
True, but you can't. I don't know. You can't see anymore. That's the problem.
That's true.
All right. Here's the thing. Here's what we'll do. Because you can't see, I'm gonna get advantage on the save for the first time, and then subsequent strikes will be normal. But
okay.
The first one is that a fair deal?
That's fine with me.
All right. Since you are kind of like tuned into the force.
Yeah, I'm turning into effectively the sessions gunner.
Or actually, tell you what. Let's. I'm altering the deal. Go ahead and make a force casting check with disadvantage.
Wisdom
so
roll.
Let's do.
Well,
yeah.
minus. No, by straight, I mean no proficiency modifiers. Still disadvantage.
So we'll do a wisdom roll. Disadvantage.
No dice. You're having trouble locking on. So, Karo, Fulgor, excuse me. These creatures.
You mean Dozak?
Yeah. What did I say?
You said Fulgor.
He goes, Connor, I mean Fulgor.
I thought I said Karo the first time.
He said Karo.
Oh Dozak. Good
He's
lord.
just looking at him
Dozak.
like, motherfucker.
Okay, so Dozak, whenever you reach out to the forest and you're trying to sense these creatures, there's something very peculiar. They seem to be disconnected from the forest.
So that means it's easier to point them out.
Right.
The forces
It's
in
like,
all living things, they're like black holes.
yeah, exactly. They're like a black hole, but you are only able to ascertain this after unfortunately missing.
That's fine.
I'm sorry.
That is fine. I'm still here. I'm still the gunner, and
I
that means I'm
apologize
gonna
for
miss a
altering
shot.
the deal. Freya, do not alter it again. Okay. We are on the warriors now.
Now can play.
They are going to, now they're going to pull their spears back out and start firing blasts of acid once again at the windshield of the cockpit, and we'll make 2 attacks. Even with the crit, I did roll a crit. However, I don't think it's going to be enough. Hold on, let me calculate this and see if I actually can get this through. The acid damage isn't reduced. So, 12. That gets reduced to 0. But this is 7 plus. Aha! Yes! I deal 2 points of acid damage because I crit. So two whole points. Yeah, they start firing these volleys of this acid at the windshield, and you can see steam rising off of it. That's mixing, like smoking from the rain that's still pouring down, and it actually looks like it might be slowly chipping away at the windshield.
Oh, this is gonna be such a pain to decal or to get detailed.
On the other side of the field, I know we haven't really been paying too much attention over there. The 6 warriors entered into that ship and dragged out the pilot. You can see them now dragging him by like the back of his shirt, and the fire breather is going to continue burning down his ship. But they look like they are walking away from the ship, dragging him out.
Not Kit Fisto.
Not Kid Fisto. He's a Nautilin. Wow. Just assuming that all Nautilins are okay. So I think all the Reptoids are dead, if I'm not mistaken.
Yep.
So I can take those off the tracker, and then we'll switch to
Time for Beetlejuice.
Beetle Boys.
Caro killed about 98% of them.
Fortunately, everything I can do is pretty close range. There are going to continue. Well.
Oh, is it my turn?
Yeah, it's your turn.
Okay, I'm going to use my
120 feet.
movement.
Well, he's gonna use his 60 feet of movement and then probably make an attack. I would hope. If he has anything that can even hit them, because we don't know anything about them yet.
He does if he loads another missile.
Yep, I'm going to load my last incendiary missile using my bonus action and fire it in the center
of the 2.
Yeah. Good night, sweet friend.
Ooh, but unfortunately, they're immune to fire damage.
It would make some sense if they were.
You can target one of them, and then the splash damage will hit the other.
Okay, then this
right? Okay. The left one.
Yeah. Let it be known, I am out of incendiary missiles.
That unfortunately does not hit.
What?
A 23 misses?
No, yeah, it misses. Oh wait, but it's 25 because it's a +2.
No.
Or is that
no.
+2 included?
No, that's included.
Okay.
But I mean, it
yeah,
still explodes around it though, right?
Yeah, you'll still get the fire around it.
You still get the AoE, so I need to make a dex save, and
dex saves on their turn.
I automatically fail dex saves because I'm entrenched.
Well,
so...
on the start of their turn, they make it.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
But,
oh, okay. Oh, even better then. So,
You set them both on fire.
So they just fail dex saves? That's nice.
That was my
when entrenched, they automatically fail.
Yeah, that was my hasted action. And then I'm just gonna start unloading.
He's like, fail death save, say less.
Wow, dude, I would roll a fucking 1. So they take 11 on that one. Or that one takes 11 on that one. Did I roll a 10 again?
If you action surge, you can attack him 2 more times.
I can't. I used it.
That earlier today during that big fight we had.
Yeah.
Oh, rip. Man, we were all like.
When you only do 20 points of damage.
Yep. We all need a little bit of in our lives.
That's what I shoved down Running's throat and seems to be helping.
And then you said, I hope to see you again soon.
So they just take that 20
Um,
damage, or are they resistant to it, or what's going on?
yeah, I got some bad news. Because I'm entrenched, damage types that I have resistance to instead become immune, so they take
Oh.
0 damage.
Oh,
Both attacks.
that's
As
so
their,
cool.
As their
Not
thick,
cool anymore.
their thick hide shell just absorbs all the energy bolts.
I take back your cool card, Russell. Not
Very
gonna lie,
lame of
though.
you, Russell. It's
Oh,
very
It's
bro,
lame.
it's
that's
a pretty
cool.
lame ability.
No, dude, that's
for sure.
awesome. That's an awesome ability, bro.
It's
Tight.
great.
Now I know though, and that will
Exactly.
be my turn.
That's super cool. I don't know how to get them unentrenched, but maybe we can just ignore them.
I was thinking
That's
that
your
too.
problem to figure out, not
Yeah, I
mine.
know. Exactly. No, 100%.
I do have a storm cloud. I can start dropping lightning bolts on him.
You have to recast it, but yeah.
Gotta get
You have to
lunch
leave the ship probably to go cast over there.
Hop on your speeder. Go save the boys.
Or they're immune to lightning too, and it's just back to square one.
Only one way to find out. I've told you that they have resistance to energy, and when entrenched, their resistances become immunities.
So what you're telling me is they're rock ground types.
Yes.
Yeah.
No,
We just gotta
exactly.
find their
Or
fertile
aren't they ground bug?
No,
Ha!
it's just an aesthetic.
So they're weak to ice. Gotcha.
Are you saying? I don't know. I feel like ground bug might be right. It's
What's it
rock.
called?
Like they're not
Rock?
made of rock.
No, yeah, but rock is resistant to fire.
That's
Oh, true. Alright.
Just going
Enough
off
nerd
Pokemon
shit.
types.
Brain.
I'm going to. I don't even know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna try to start the stupid ship one more time.
Don't fuck up. That's what you're gonna do.
Hey, listen. When you come back from the dead, you can tell me about messing up, okay? But I'm still probably gonna mess this up. Double natural one. Double natural one. Let's go. I tried reverse psychology. It got close.
Kinda work.
That is a single success. We're back to 3.
There we go.
Oh, we're here
Oh,
wipe
boy.
the sweat off my brow. It's part withdrawals, part nerves.
Rain is successful. The fire breather is once again going to unleash its flurry of 2 tentacle attacks and a flamethrower attack. However, I still don't think I can even technically do enough damage to crack your -3.
Unless you crit.
Yeah, unless I crit. And one of five. Yikes. Okay, that's no good. Is there like calculated separately? Man, this is such a good ability.
It is. Well,
So-
especially when your damage is 30 and not 3. You know,
Yeah,
it's a little more balanced when you start scaling it.
Yeah, true.
A little unbalanced, but
Yeah,
still valuable.
I can't seem to. They do a significant amount of damage, but they can't quite put out 30 damage.
Yeah,
I have to deal like 40 to deal 1 point
Yeah.
of damage. Basically,
There's like scratches and scratch and like burn marks, but nothing to actually deal damage to the hole.
he's
it looks-
wailing on it.
It looks bad, but it's not as bad as it. It's all external.
That will make it Glavis's turn, who is going to run up 30 feet, and then, assuming my rifle, yes, I believe that is range. It's a 100-foot range. So yeah, I will go ahead and also take a shot at the creature. Oops, that's initiative. Fuck.
20.
So I rolled a 17. My to hit bonus is 5, so that's 22, which does not hit, as we all know. So he takes a shot at it, and he's just like, "What the hell is their hide made out of? That thing is thicker than a blast shield." And that's I do have a second attack. Try that again. 21 doesn't hit.
Whew.
Fulgor.
What size are these creatures?
They are gargantuan. No, huge. Sorry, huge.
Okay, never mind. I can't use what I wanted to try. That's okay.
The fire breathers are gargantuan. Bugs are huge. They're called thrall herders. That's the name I.
Hey, Glavis, get the high ground and use this, and I'm gonna hand him a prototype cryo grenade.
He looks at it and he's just like, good.
So that will be my object interaction? To just pass off a grenade?
Yeah.
30. They're within 120-foot range. Let's try shock, I guess. God damn it, I keep rolling so low.
14 does not hit.
Yeah.
It just completely just. This one even just bounces off. It just doesn't.
You need at least a 25 to ride this ride.
Oh, I rolled a 5, yeah.
Yeah. Well, the fire's still burning there, so on their turn, they might take damage.
Okay, so over by the other ship, you see one of the drop ships come back down. This one, you see the 6 warriors. These tokens are so big. These 6 warriors drag the Nautilin guy on board, it back in those little icky tubes, and they board the ship.
We should get out of here.
Working on it.
And congratulations, we have made it to round 6. Oldgrave, top of the initiative.
I will.
Roll really well on
Hopefully.
I'm gonna try. The disadvantage, right, for piloting?
Yes, because you're not at full. Back to 2 successes.
That's my turn.
Bro, we rolled so many ones.
Okay, what needs to happen is you two need to stop doing it individually and start helping the other.
So many times, but I'm just like, but I get a +5, so if I could just get a good roll, 2 good rolls back to back, I could push us.
You just need to help each other.
You can, Kyle, if you want to fire the cannon for DeGretch.
Oh yeah. Let's get a natural 20 using balance probability.
Close enough.
It's not a natural 20, but it is 70 points of damage.
70 points of damage is nothing to sneeze at.
Finally clipped it on the head instead of the side.
Yeah, this time you hit the thing center mass. Boom! It takes a powerful hit, and it even, you can see it like stagger back in the air from the weight of that hit. And it's leaking now. It's got black goo just coming out of its orifices.
Ew.
No sec.
I think we're gonna have to pop back inside the ship.
Okay.
And how far do I need? It's gonna take my full 60 feet of movement to get onto the ramp.
Yep.
So I'll radio the guys on the. I'll radio the bridge and tell them, hey, get the rear door open.
Oh, there's a hole in it.
No, there's a hole in the one across the ways from us. Ours is still intact.
There's a hole here too. They threw lava at it.
It's taking damage, but there's not a hole.
Started the process of trying to make a hole.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, they've been trying to get inside this whole time. If they had been able to crack it, they would have come in, but they haven't been able to get in.
I'll lower it for them.
Okay.
If I can.
There's a little auto lowering pad over here as well.
in any case, it's going to take my full 60 feet of movement to get onto the door. So
that's going to spit you out.
It'll be like over here, right? All the way over here.
All right, sure.
Wait, no, it should be over here, isn't it?
Huh?
Because the exit ports is direct opposite of the cockpit. It's on the direct.
Oh, you are correct. You are. You see where you are.
yeah,
Okay.
way over there. That's all I can do this turn.
Okay.
That's all my movement.
My warriors will continue blasting. They're going to use their ranged weapon attacks. That actually doesn't even clear your AC, and that is not enough. So yeah, they're just wailing, but it's just not happening. Bug Boy. Oh look, now I can finally do something. Also in range. I definitely should have rethought this. Or I might be tweaking the design on this. I don't know that I'm super satisfied with the way this thing works, but we're about to find out.
If you don't tell us, we never know.
That is true. That is true. But once I write something down, I try to respect the decisions I've made. Actually, still too
Giant map is giant.
Yeah, I think I should have probably doubled the range on most of this stuff. 60 would have been better. All right. Nope. Yep. They're going to continue. Actually, well, you know what? Hold on. Their thralls are dead, so. You know what? Let's. Nah. They're gonna stay entrenched. They're standing. Sorry. Still trying to figure out how to run these guys. Okay, Karo, that'll make it your turn.
Okay, so there's still fire around them. They didn't roll.
Oh,
are they each immune to the fire?
Right. So no, I forgot to make the little
doodad.
So that's just what 3d8 fire.
Isn't your fire die 10?
No.
Oh, you're right. Yeah, 3d8.
So they just take 8 fire damage automatically. Hopefully. Who knows?
Yes, because they automatically fail deck saves. They are not resistant to fire.
Hey.
How much did you say? 8?
8.
I don't even know if I want to see the health bar.
No, we definitely do, Kyle.
I want to. If we don't see the health bar, then we don't know if the fire works, Kyle.
We do when they start squirming a little bit.
That could just be normal squirming. Maybe it had a muscle spasm.
But I don't want to.
Why?
That's why I didn't want to see the health bar.
Everybody ready? Everybody ready? 8 points of damage.
Oh, he hasn't reduced it yet. Oh, he did. That's why I didn't want to see the health bar, because I was like, did you realize how much health they have? If you don't see the health bar, you can always pretend they're close to death.
Okay, wait, hold on. I forgot about the fire. Is it okay if because that changes my turn. Now, if they're on fire, that means they're gonna move, right? Like.
Oh, I mean, sure. I don't know.
So, okay, so I'm gonna. I completely forgot about the fire. So I'm going to spend my action untrenching from the my spot where I was burrowed, and we will move out of the fire
and into the frying pan.
Yes. And 30. You know what? Yeah, fuck this guy. Fuck this fucking man.
Gonna dash onto him? Holy shit.
Well, he spent his action getting out, right? So that was probably just his 30 feet or something like that, or whatever it is. I don't know how much movement they have. They're beetles. They could be bugs. They just go like 40 feet movement speed or something. They're huge.
They could have wings for all we know.
That would be intimidating.
Oh my god.
Just opens up, latches onto the ship.
Okay, but I used my action to unburrow myself, so I cannot attack.
Reaction, snapshot, pushing attack.
Oh yeah, do you want to snap one of them?
try.
This one.
Okay. Go ahead and make your attack roll when it pops out. Whatever. So it was here. It's here. And I just ran straight at you. Here. Oh, I have to make a. Now I actually get to save because I'm not drenched. And I failed my save, which means that hits. So it's 15 damage.
It is. Oh wow! I would roll 2 4s, of course, right?
Yep. You want to add your pushing attack to it?
I'm going. Can't let me get there.
I'm excited. I'm just excited.
15 feet, damn.
Unfortunately, I am not large or smaller.
Well, he can still add the damage.
You can still add the damage.
Damage.
It's half though because he has resistance, but you know it's something.
Yep. So so it comes charging forward, and you start shooting at center mass. And now that you actually have a shot at its face, some of the bullets do seem to be getting some damage, but its carapace is extremely thick. Let me just measure and make sure it's 50 feet. Yeah, I can still get up there. Well, oh yeah, I didn't get pushed, so I'm chilling. There we go. Cheeky flank.
He's trying to spank you.
There we go.
60-foot movement speed. Oh man, that's creepy. But these are
Scuttling
bugs.
along.
They're bugs. What do you expect? You know.
Yeah, they haul ass. So as big as they are, they move pretty quick.
That explains their low like ranged attack rate. Is their high movement.
Fucking Starship Troopers.
I'm telling you, man.
Unfortunately.
Okay, you may now continue your turn, Caro. That was your snapshot, so now it's your turn. Sorry about that.
Hey, no worries, dude. You have things to
Yo,
do.
you're flanked, bro.
Okay, he just has to take one step to unflank himself.
So
And he'll still stay engaged.
Yep. Or maybe you intentionally trigger their attacks of opportunity, their reaction, so your allies can get through them safely.
go put that in the trash, baby. Go put it in the trash. That's not the trash, but okay. Leave that there. Hey, don't touch any of that. Don't touch any of that. Sorry, guys. Hey, no. Leave it alone. I'm gonna book it.
Honestly, not a bad idea.
Glavis,
God,
carry me.
I wish they didn't untrench, dude.
You have so much movement. Come pick me up.
Because I can't just sit there and take the fire damage.
If I get hit, you lose an entire turn. Pick me up.
He's like, I'll be on the shit by this, bro. Not my problem.
I mean, Glavis can pick you up. You just gotta tell him to do it.
Okay, so I'm gonna move my fifth. I think how much was that?
That's 15.
15. Are they still on me or no?
Right.
Just like
You are
move.
still- you are still engaged. No opportunity yet.
Just move into my square to count as you're getting out of range to grab me.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna do that.
Okay.
I'm
I'm
gonna
gonna go
step
ahead and
into
make an
the square.
opportunity attack with each of them. They're gonna use their big snappy mandibles.
Oh, I bet this grapples.
Do I get advantage?
Grapple?
No,
Why would you get it? Hold on.
no, it never
Hold on.
works. It never works with us. So
Looking at
no.
where-
All right.
If they both grapple, does that mean he gets pulled apart like Starship Troopers?
Oh God.
We're about to find out.
Only if you hit 0 HP.
Okay, what your AC
No.
is?
20.
21.
20.
20.
Yeah,
That's
but the-
21.
That was
No,
a
I didn't put the other one on.
That was a 17 and a 16 respectively.
But yeah, the reason it's not advantage is because
Baby.
they don't get to attack until he leaves the non-flanking square.
Right. It's making the attack when he's ready. Yep. Makes sense.
Okay. I'm going to grapple Anthony as an action.
I'm
As
hug.
my
And Anthony allows this with no save.
Yep, I'm hugging Karo.
hasted action.
Okay.
How far can I move?
You are well. Your speed is halved, but you've already moved. So
You've moved how far? 25?
No, no,
20.
15.
15?
20 to
Okay.
get into my square.
Oh yeah.
So that drops your
20.
speed down to 40, so you'd have 20 feet of movement left.
And that's before you dash.
Wait,
Yeah, he.
They've already made one of attack of opportunity. They can't make another. They only have one reaction.
yeah.
Okay. So hold on.
So
And you still
Okay,
have
so-
an action to dash because you used the hasted action to grapple me, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
You
Well,
still have your
technically no,
movement
because
and
I have to
action.
use, I have to use an action to turn on the jetpack.
Oh.
Well, you can just run the rest
Yeah,
of
you'd
this
be
turn.
better off running because you get less movement from flight. So you'd get to here, and then you can get all the way to over here, like if you dash.
I think I think
Yeah,
I
you're
think
so
Sammy's more
close.
concerned about the goo on the ground, but yes.
Yeah, the goo is there for a reason.
So I
If
can
you
get to
wanna
here.
Get to that point,
Hey.
yeah.
Lila,
Yes.
what did I tell you, Lila?
Or no, you have 40, so it'll be one square less.
Sorry, guys.
That's okay. Just add things.
Here, so I can get to here, right? What did I
No,
just say?
right
Four-
here.
40.
One square.
This, yeah, one square back.
Okay.
You got
My math was a little off. And then when you fly, if you dash, you'd be able to get to here.
But you can't fly, so.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that for
I'm
now,
talking
guys.
about next turn.
so here.
Yeah, and I'm gonna tell Glavis while I'm running to activate his jetpack and get the hell out of here, or to fly above them and get to me.
10-4.
That's my turn.
All right, Brain. What's the move?
All right. We're 3 into opening the ship. 4.
You
down to
are back down to 2 because of your
Oh,
one.
just kidding. Okay. This is we're almost done, but what else am I gonna do? All right. Let's see. We're on. What's the turn 7? You said.
This is the end of turn 6.
This is we're on round 6.
So like, we're gonna
Not to be
get it
sort of-
exactly the same time anyway.
It's gonna start at the beginning of round 10. Not the
Just
end.
hold your action to either give me the help action or hold your action till I can help you. I don't know. I feel like that's the best thing.
All right. Then I will hold my action for you to help me. I have a bigger bonus, so I might as well roll.
I agree.
Okay, sounds good. Fire breather. It continues wailing on the hull, but can't. Oh no! Actually, because it took that big hit, it's actually going to disengage.
Yeah, fuck off.
She's
Okay.
gonna go. I thought he was gonna go toward like the other crew.
Reaction
Our-
attack,
remember?
tractor beam, push it down.
No, you'd have to use your action to try to activate it again.
Eat my
Tractor of
ass.
opportunity.
No reaction. So Glavis is going to turn on his jetpack. He has a flying speed of 30, so he is going to up and away. And
He could either dash or he could drop that proto cryo grenade I gave him.
No, I want him to. I want him to get out of there.
Yeah,
want him to-
he's gonna default to what Karo told him to do. So, hold on, that's not what I want to do. I want to just make sure I'm not gonna get up. Wait a minute, hold on. What's the fucking? These things have reach.
What? They can block flyers?
Oh God,
They can
yes.
fly now?
Force
They
with
can
reach.
block flyers. They have 10-foot reach. Wait, but they are. Oh no, but they already used their reactions, so I'm good. Okay, so it actually doesn't matter. So I can just actually just go straight across, or straight over him, whatever. Because I had to fly 5 feet up. So. Right here. Cool. Okay, Fulgor, just hanging on for dear life.
No, I have an idea.
Actually, you still have an action. Yeah, there's no reason you can't.
I have an idea. Karo, hold me tight for the love of God.
I'm holding you. What are you gonna do, Anthony?
We'll force.
Throw us?
I'm gonna throw us over the over. See, since we're not colliding into anything within that 30 feet of movement, so we actually don't take any damage. It'll just get us over the bridge.
For what it's worth, mechanically speaking,
Yeah.
that would break the grapple using normal rules. Obviously, this is a little bit different, but if you this would officially break grapple under normal circumstances.
Even though we're
You trying to throw yourself?
yeah, I was trying to throw both of us because we're holding on to each other.
Can you target more than one creature with force throw?
Well,
He's trying.
he's holding me. I'm holding him. I'm throwing him, so it should pull both of us.
So if
I
you
would
do
I would
that,
go with I would even do a strength check, which I feel like I'd pass.
that's exactly what I was gonna say. I was gonna say if you want to do that, Karo's gonna need to make a strength save to hold on to you.
I trust him.
Then, okay. Then I think I'm okay with this.
It crushes.
Don't roll a 1. A 1 ends up with somebody in the water.
So it's a strength saving throw, right?
Oh, Jesus.
Risk it for the biscuit.
This is so dramatic.
I mean, if you don't
Wait,
want
wait,
me
wait,
to,
wait, wait.
We don't.
I have not been doing the poison check at the end of each.
oh
turn.
yeah.
We'll
I
just,
will
say,
have-
we'll just say it fell off.
Okay.
It would
What do
still
you think,
be.
Anthony? Should I go for it?
I think Anthony's doing it. I don't. It's like. It's just
Okay,
your
if
choice
I
to
don't
hold
have
on
a
to or
choice,
not.
I just have to hold them to or not.
Make that strength
You just
save.
gotta not drop him.
Well, you can make the strength save to not move at all, but if you decide to move, you make
No,
the
I
strength
just want to
save.
hold on to them.
You make the strength to move.
This is
hold
the
on.
strength save to. So if you're allowing him to force throw you, you're choosing to fail the force throw save.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
save that you're making is to hold on to full.
Yeah,
gore.
yeah.
So if you
yeah.
fail the save, you drop full gore, but still go flying however many feet he throws.
It just depends on where you drop full guard, depending on how bad you roll.
Yeah, you'll drop him wherever.
Look, dude, don't die, okay?
Hey, I'm trusting you here.
He would just get dropped.
Dude, it's
You got this, Cairo. I believe in you.
So it's a
Let's
medium creature, so
fucking
it's 30
go.
feet,
Yeah.
and you were going like this way. That?
Yeah.
Holy cow.
Let's go, dude.
I could just imagine a Fulgor slips out of his hands underneath the water, bro. Fulgor
not
would
dumb
have
if it
been out. Cold. The what?
It's not dumb if it works.
Yeah, no,
It
it's
works.
no.
Well,
It
he's got you in an iron vice with those strength enhancers. He has got you securely. I just totally imagine it's like Princess Carrie style.
This is why we're best friends. And then I pass turn.
Hell yeah. Okay, so
I'm
before
gonna give
we
the help action to.
Oh yes, mooning
Yes.
people on the stream.
um
That's gonna get us banned from Twitch in no time.
uh-oh. Wait, what?
Nice
We have to
booty,
see-
Anthony.
we have
Oh,
to see Anthony's
geez.
And he
feet.
just like mooned everybody. Luckily, nobody
God
cares
bless.
about us, but
Everybody
Yeah,
cares
we're
about us,
fine.
Anthony or Kyle, and those are fantastic Anthony cheeks.
it's still gonna get you banned on Twitch.
So one of the drop shits comes down,
One
and
of the
it's
drop
going.
shits?
The drop shits, yeah, it's gonna come back in, and it's going to grab this damaged fire breather, and it's going to
Bring a new one.
absorb it back in to its and now, while that happens, when that drop ship comes back down, it is actually flanked by two X-wing sized ships that look like that.
It's like foreskin.
How is that? Okay, whatever.
I think you need to go see a doctor, Jama.
No, it's like the foreskin that gets snipped off and thrown away.
Sure. So the foreskin monsters.
Official. It's canon, baby. We did it.
There's a name for it, but I'm going to withhold it until you guys do a little more learning about this species. I know I've dropped a few names here and there, but the fire breather is not the actual. That's not what they call it.
Yeah.
It's just kind of like This,
Oh yeah.
So-
generic name.
Fire.
The foreskin ships are what we saw when that one planet was being destroyed, right?
Yep.
Oh,
That's the same ship.
Actually, it was a medium-sized ship. It was a ship about your size. These are like X-wing sized.
Hmm.
Oh, they're like tiny.
Yeah, these are like interceptors.
Yeah.
But that brings us to Bloodline. You said you're gonna wait for Vrain to do. Wait, didn't Vrain hold his?
No, I
No,
held
I-
mine to help
no,
him. No,
no,
he
I
held
hold-
his. I'm
Yeah.
gonna give him the aid action, the help action, and then he's gonna do the check with
There we go.
with
There we go.
with advantage.
So Vrain, you can make the check. It's gonna be a straight roll now.
all right. It's now or never. I'm not gonna live forever. It's
Just
my life.
Roll,
Just
30.
get 3 successes like a Chad.
Well, that's not terrible.
That's not bad.
That is
That's one.
honestly
14,
averaging
so
one
20.
success is a
There's a positive in my book.
yeah.
Back up to 3 successes. It's just
All
been
we-
up and down.
All we need now is a
It's okay, guys. Eventually, I'll get there and I can guidance.
Oh, sorry. Boldgrave, do you need to do anything else? Do you want to do anything else?
Just have the Gretsch shoot. That's
Okay.
the lava breathing carrier thing.
He is. I'm sorry. He is inside the dropship now.
Shoot the
So
dropship.
should we have it fire at the ship, or should we give them some covering fire and aim for these?
Shoot for the
these dudes
Beatles.
over here?
Okay, yeah. Aim at the beetles with advantage.
they have 1,000-foot
This,
range on
this
the
first one
turrets.
guy here. Yeah. You can definitely hit it. All right. Go ahead.
All right. Actually, their AC is probably like ridiculously high, but we're gonna try.
Probably.
Big damage, big damage, big damage, big damage. That's probably not. Probably not enough.
Well, it scales times 10, so that's actually 150 to hit.
That
And
works.
they're dead because
That works.
it's 50 damage.
Only damage scale at to hit bonuses. Okay, so that is unfortunately going to miss. Yeah, it's just it's a lot harder to aim this thing because you're not flying. You know, you're on the ground, so it's a little trickier to line it up exactly right. So yeah, it goes just a little shy, and actually fires into this walkway, damaging it. And you see the structure looks compromised. One more shot, and it might actually collapse. Dozak.
The structure did take 50 damage.
Yeah, you shot the side of this walkway for 50 damage.
Side of this walkway over here.
Where the bug is, like below it.
Okay. Like
Walk
below it.
down
went
me,
down.
I'm the walkway.
It went down a little low. Went down the wall.
Okay. So second verse same as the first. I'll cast Call Lightning again. Burn. Not that many force points. Jeez.
Because you don't have. Oh no, you're outside. Never mind.
I'm outside now.
Right.
He said, I can see!
I can see. I can fight.
Fight! Fairly Odd Parents is so good.
Hell yeah.
So
Early Fairly Odd
Nerd,
Parents.
right?
forces of the forces and boop.
Where was your?
It's
Oh, it's 120 feet, right? So it starts here, but it's a 60-foot range, so it kind of fits everything.
If he
he
puts it at the
also
full 120.
wherever the storm cloud is covering.
Yeah, so he can still hit. He can
Well,
still
but
hit, yeah.
I know,
right
but the
there.
magic is at 120 feet. You just use the storm at 120 feet.
Yeah.
But
Regardless, I believe you are in range.
Yes, we're gonna.
I don't know what point you're choosing.
If he
Either
way,
chose
I think
right
you got it.
here,
I am actually going
You
to
should have-
choose the point of the structure underneath the beetle.
That's
Oh.
that's too
I'm gonna try
far.
to knock the bridge out from underneath him.
Oh shit. Okay.
Oh.
So it's a structure, so it can't dex save, so you can just go ahead and roll damage there.
Roll some.
I mean, technically, the beetle's still next to the structure.
Wow.
Right?
3 ones.
Yeah, I guess the beetle can. Try
that's
to-
like the worst you've rolled so far, but I'm
Yeah.
not holding it against you.
the beetle actually failed its save. Yeah, beetle will take 17 damage. and the structure will also take 17 damage. Unfortunately, it is just not quite strong enough to completely crumble the remaining structure. But it is like chipping away, and this guy is like he is like slipping off the side of it. He is like almost going over.
That boss.
Bug.
That's my turn.
Any movement? Or you chilling?
Yeah, sure. Let's go ahead and move. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
He's like, I used my 120 feet of teleportation.
I've only got 30 feet. If my boots will work in, okay, maybe I can move 120 feet.
That laugh Russell did was iconic, though.
Thank you. I'm gonna have my warriors they are relentless. They do not give up. They're going to continue
Angry crab grenades.
attempting to no, they only had those single grenade. They're shooting with their acid.
Low key though, those things were kind of cute.
I know, right? It's adorable. This picture I found, I'm just like, oh, I just want to give it a little hug. It has blade, it has daggers sticking out of its back.
Right.
Fucking, it looks like the crab from Moana.
The one voiced by the guy from Flight of the Conchords.
Yeah.
All right. So yeah, they are unsuccessful. Crab beetles. I mean, the thrall herders' turns. So, seeing their prey getting away, they are going to skittle-dee-doo. 50. Oh no, but there's fire there. You know what? I'm gonna tank it. So I'll willingly move into the fire, making a dex save.
3 die, Sammy.
Good thing they can't fly.
Wow.
Yeah, I was actually thinking about giving them wings, but
I hate this game.
and then damage.
John will just move down here so we can start playing in person.
50, 60, and I do in fact have reach, so I will actually make an attack at
Glavis.
No, wait, no. Glavis is 5 feet up, so.
Oh, I was gonna be like, that's fucked up, Russell.
Yeah,
But he-
gotta beat
yeah.
Kara.
Well, I was gonna say that the beetle's 15 feet tall, though.
That's true.
You're 15 foot tall. It's not gonna reach over. It has a vendetta against me. Attack me, dude.
Yeah. Let's attack Glavis. Yeah, that's.
Wow, Kyle constantly having the persuading.
Fucking teacher's pet.
God.
Karos killed everything, yet nothing attacks him.
He'd be in Russell's lap.
Glavis takes 15 points of slash
love you,
damage from
Kyle.
the bite attack.
I appreciate it.
I'm just maintaining continuity. Logic.
So, thankfully though, he is not restrained by this attack.
But does he fall?
Why?
Why would he fall?
Because his jetpack took damage and now he's plummeting. Oh no!
Okay, 'cause
God.
you know what? It makes sense now. Kyle can be in his lap because you're in his lap, John.
Hey man, it's the warmest place, alright?
And this guy's gonna move up and do the same thing.
It's fine. Glavis is fine.
But wait, his AC's not 13. That's not right.
It's not 13. It's 17.
Okay, I was gonna say, I was just like, that does not look right at all. Okay, yes, I missed with that attack.
Woo!
It's only bad if he crits.
So the second attack. Yeah, you guys didn't even see what the fuck these guys can do. I never even got to do it, but
I know.
They spent their entire time burrowed.
I know. Well,
Pretty terrifying.
I did not realize how short the range was, so I don't know. Maybe I'll just leave it.
Well,
You have to keep something for a phase 2.
Yeah, I'll sleep on it.
Let's go. No, the range was reason. The purpose and the range there was completely reasonable. You know, it's just a big map.
They serve a particular function.
We didn't need to get bombarded by artillery fire while being surrounded by freaking lizard men.
Yeah, I know. They should have had a 200-foot range.
Oh my god.
That would have been legendary.
Says the man not in the thick of it.
Into the thick of it.
Into the thick
Uh,
of it.
Karo, that's gonna make it your turn.
Yeah. Looking here.
He says, "Don't worry, Karo. I've got this."
Famous last words,
I'm
bro.
just gonna. I'm just gonna disengage. I'm just gonna fucking not chance it. And just fly a little further away from the platform.
Karo, just take the attack of opportunity so one has, only one reaction attack.
They only have 10-foot reach, which means if I'm 15 feet away, they can't.
Technically, you can use the hasted action to disengage.
I think you can.
I want to put you down, honestly. I want to put you down and distract these things so they don't hurt Glavis.
You do you. Drop. I'll move back and, give cover fire too. Just put me down.
Hold on. I'm gonna move the. I can move 30 feet because I'm holding him, right?
Yeah, it's half your speed.
Okay, so I can't move 30 feet. Okay. I'm gonna move 30 feet, holding Anthony.
You mean Fulgore?
Yeah, full gore. Let him go. Let him go. Is that an action? To let him
Release!
go.
Can he let me go 5 feet over or something?
That's fine, I guess.
Well, this way we're not sharing the same square because you'd
Okay,
have.
that's
Yeah.
fine.
Yeah, you can disembark.
Yeah.
Okay, and then I'm going to.
Actually, I'd rather be on this side.
I'm gonna make an attack at this beetle. Oh, are you gonna make attack of opportunity? Because I'm not gonna disengage.
Yes. In that case, I
Do they spit mud balls? Are they mud beetles?
will. That misses. I rolled pretty.
Okay. Okay. So first one.
Do you still have goading?
I have.
Failed my save.
I have. Okay, so you're gonna take 13, and then I would be doing distracting blow. The next attack.
Next attack roll, other than you, gets advantage.
Oh no! What the fuck? No, that's not what I
Against-
want to do. No, that's not what I want to do.
Okay.
God,
Okay.
I don't think I could do anything.
Actually, I mean that's still not bad.
Oh, you know what? Hold up.
This music.
I want to do this, but it's not gonna be useful. You know what? Fuck it. I have to do it. Do it. If it's not gonna understand. I already know it's not gonna understand.
Show one more command.
I'm just gonna tell it to run.
In common?
Yeah.
Or basic or whatever?
Yeah.
Does not understand basic.
I didn't think it did. I
It was
should
worth
have
a
tried.
shot.
I should have tried Shreewook.
I said I should have tried Shreewook.
Shreewook, I could have. Okay, so he's gonna take 16 points of damage, and then I guess I'll just fire again.
Wouldn't it be 17?
No, because it would only add one more 13. It'd be 16.
No.
Wow. I rolled a 3 both times. I failed my save both times.
Cool, and then you'll take 20.
Terrible.
You'll take 23 on that. On the
20. Holy cow.
23 on the next one.
Alright.
And
It's chipping away.
then-
It's at like 3/4 health now.
And then reload.
Do you have any like maneuvering attack or something?
No, I can't use. I don't have any maneuvers to make people move. Is that what you're asking me?
Yeah.
No, I don't have any of those. I have shit, so when they die, I can do stuff.
Oh, no.
I mean, make your special.
My one weakness. Well, yeah, I mean, we saw how effective you were against the minions, obviously.
No,
One
exactly for
weakness,
sure.
enemies that actually have health.
Yeah.
Dozak is who needs to be soloing this
Otherwise,
thing.
he's fucking Doom guy.
For real. Another attack.
Master Chief over here.
Another failed saving
Seriously.
throw.
19.
Master Chief used to Doom guy. That's terrifying. That would be an awful fucking.
Dude, just
thing.
unloading on this thing, and it's not. Nothing's happening.
Yeah, it's going. You're about it. Like it's at like
By
below two
myself
thirds.
too, dude.
Two-thirds?
By myself.
Right in the face, dude. You're just shooting it right in
So
its ugly mouth.
yes, kind of just like unloading on its freaking face and kind of just screaming at Glavis to just keep running and not to look back.
Done for.
I've thrown everything out the window. Just try like
No.
there's no more rational thought. I'm just trying to make sure Glavis doesn't die.
Gotcha. All right. I know what to
Because
do, boss.
he thinks because like as he's firing, he's just having these constant flashbacks where he was trying to one of my things I don't know if you remember, Russell, was he didn't save a foundling. He ended up dying
Shit. Oh shit.
while like trying to like get him to the destination in combat, and so his like all these memories are just running through his head, and he's at this point he's like scared.
That sounds like inspiration to me.
That would have been. I was gonna say that would have been a good way to invoke inspiration there. So maybe on your next turn you can keep that
Okay,
in mind.
yeah, I didn't think about that. I just
So
I just
you
thought
can
that would be-
either take disadvantage on an ability check or an attack, or if you want, you can give me advantage since you use like the rapid thing.
Okay, yeah, I would just give you advantage
If
on
you
this.
wanna
Yeah.
do that for inspiration. Okay. All right. But for now, we're on Brain's turn.
This is the second verse, same as the first scenario.
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to hold my. I'm gonna ready. Put my pilot check.
You got it.
For the help action.
Just get 2 successes. Just
No,
Just
you
Just
Yeah.
roll a natural
Just-
20.
All I have to do is just all I have to do is roll an 11
Just succeed.
or higher.
Yeah, it's
Exactly.
true.
I have a
we're at
50%.
3. We're at 3 successes right now.
Exactly. So
You need
a roll
5.
Of, a roll of 11 will bring me a 16.
It's like the plot didn't want us to run away.
Oh my god. No. I mean, technically, you could have just tried to cold start it, but
Yeah, that would have been a fucking disaster with the way things are going.
Yeah,
Oh,
that probably would not have ended the way you wanted it to.
The ship would have
And you would
exploded.
have really been stuck here,
Yep. We would have ended up trying to hijack this other ship over here.
pretty
probably.
much.
Alright, the Andalin is scrapped.
Alright.
New plan.
Brain, whenever you want to make that roll,
Grab
what's
what
going
you
on
can carry.
No. I'm waiting for the help action from.
Yeah, he's
We'll do it
waiting
again.
for me.
So
Well,
it
you're
should
gonna-
be.
Okay. Sorry, I forgot about the whole.
You're
okay,
Gucci.
yeah. All right.
A lot to
s-
remember.
Glavis is going to disengage because he is smart. Actually, wait, hold on. This one already used its reaction. No. Let's not chance it. Okay, we'll
That's when he'll
disengage.
get crit.
Critted.
Yeah.
Let's just not and say we did. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna fly out like this. So,
You could just keep flying higher up.
well, but I still need to land so I can get in the ship.
Yeah, I guess.
I'm just gonna stay far enough away that he can't get me, and I'm just gonna move alongside here until it's safe to.
And then they start to fly.
Oh,
It's like a cockroach. You stare at it long enough, and then it takes off.
yeah, right.
Fuck that. They fly now?
They fly now.
We're gonna keep joking about it so long. Russ is gonna be like, you know what? You asked for it.
I gave them a 60-foot walking speed, so I don't think giving them flying and that much walking
Just
speed
make
would be.
they're huge, so
That's
just make it
too
like
much.
a 15 feet fly speed.
Nah.
20
'Cause
foot
They
fly
have, they
speed.
have a burrow speed already, so it feels like too much to give them.
That'd be broken.
Yeah.
They are the
I don't know about
apex
broken.
predator of this universe.
Nah.
Actually, no. He's out of range already. We're gonna in 15, 20.
Come on, I gotta see one lightning bolt.
Yeah, but then they'll just get right up on me and I won't be able to get away.
Oh yeah, true.
That's true. That's 60 feet.
Yeah.
They're gonna.
Uh,
They do be running.
I got like one hit and I'm at full health.
I believe
Yeah.
I believe in Karo, so I'm gonna go it.
There is a very real world where I could one shot Anthony with their
Oh,
attack.
definitely. It's so funny because I could just imagine Fulgur be like, "You got this, baby. Don't lose hope." Keep
Yeah.
running.
I think if I rolled max damage or like crit.
Yeah, I dashed.
Yeah. Okay, anyways.
Yeah. So, anyways, I started dashing.
So anyways, yeah, fuck that. And plus, he needs to keep his concentration up for Karo.
Yep.
That'll
Yeah,
fuck
that's
Karo
true.
over too.
If the
Um,
dog
dog
tag.
so fucked up, then it's Starship Trooper.
Yeah.
Okay, so this big, ugly carrier fish is going to return to the mothership, but these two little escort ships are now going to start firing at the end of them. So their projectiles are similar to the lava weapon that the fire breather used. However, instead of a big spray, it's a more condensed singular bolt. So they fire like a very condensed single shot, but they are aiming for the cockpit.
This was
Say,
a
is there
gift.
is there a real scenario where it melts through there and immediately just does insane damage to both of them?
Yeah, if I crack through their hull points, Rain and Bullgrave are toast.
Like dead?
Yep.
Like dead. How
Yeah,
many?
we can damage.
How much hull points do you have left?
Don't like that question.
I'm at 30.
Still above half health.
Don't like that question at all.
So we will go ahead and.
We just need to get the shields up, and that would solve a lot of problems.
Easier said than done.
Oh,
Once
once we turn the engine on completely, the shields will come on. I believe. So, I mean,
That's all
technically,
we do.
we
that's all
wouldn't
we
know if that
need.
was true.
Once we have ignition, that's all we need.
Yeah. Once we have the shields, I can pretty much keep us alive for a really long time.
What's the damage, Daddy-O?
That's 18 fire damage.
Is that with the reduction?
It doesn't get a reduction because they're ships.
What reduction?
They're ships.
These are actual ships.
Right. Well, that means it's just a flat 3 points rather than 30.
No, it's a
I
ship on
know
ship
it.
thing. It's 18 points.
Yeah.
But it has
These are starships. They have starship tier weapons.
no. He means the
No, I
minus
know.
3 damage.
The hull damage, the
Oh.
-3 hull.
Oh, yeah, it is
Yeah.
fire damage. So yeah, it gets reduced by a flat 3.
Let's go. Oh, I found some rules about damage types in ships.
It was 9 and 9. So
so it's actually
yeah.
6 and 6.
So it's 12. Yeah.
What's it called? So it's let's say 12 damage. I did find some rules that still 12 is still a lot. That puts us at 18 out of 51. There's some. It has nothing to do with the damage resistance, but fire deals half damage against shields and ion deals half damage against armor. But so that is something random damage types to keep in mind in case it comes up. Doesn't look like it will, but
Yeah, these are like specifically designed to eat through hulls. But that is good to know that they'll do half damage to shields, since it is fire damage.
That means you need to get the shields on.
I know we're at
Yeah.
18. We're at 18 out of 51. Once I get the shields up, though, like
All right,
Do it now?
we have made it to round 7, boys.
It is now your time to shine, Kyle. You have to make this fucking work right
Do the
now,
maneuver.
or we fucking die.
it'll be. I'm not gonna say anything.
He's gonna roll another 1. Say it's fine when he rolls a 1.
Say that. I stopped myself.
It's Kyle things.
Let's go!
Ugh.
Holy shit.
That's the 2 we need.
That's the
Tw-
3,
yeah,
bro.
20,
That's
yeah,
3.
21 is 3 successes.
Hey!
Yeah. After some very tense moments of panicked starship maneuvering, the engine finally roars to life. The shields come online,
Oh my god, bro.
and
We blame the lava, right?
should we cut the session? It's 9 o'clock.
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
that's
we-
a good place to start getting
probably
the
should.
shit online.
God,
Oh
I
my
really
God.
want to keep playing,
going, but like, I know
man.
we shouldn't.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing
Yeah.
too.
Oh god, that was great. Good job. Good
Aw,
job, Kyle. You really pulled it together in the
Kyle,
end. Let's
for
give
the
a shout.
clutch.
I gotta give a shout out to the real MVP of the session, Fulgor, for that nice speed on Karo. So that
real.
way,
That fucking 1-2 punch of Fulgor and
oh
Karo
my god.
just.
Yeah,
Jeez.
tag team of the century, but I gotta give it to the assist. The support always deserves the upvote. So, like,
That's me.
It's the
Look at all of that mess over there, dude. We did all of that.
it's the fucking graveyard, man. And
it
they're
almost
still
looks like-
roasting. They're still on fire.
It looks like he spelled something out a little bit. It's kind of funny. It looks like Tetris blocks.
It's Braille for fuck these guys.
Dude, I've like lost half of the ammunition that I purchased over there in the Mandalorian. I'm
They
super
worth it?
sad.
You wrote death to them in Mandoa with their bodies.
Good gravy. All right, lads.
Now we
think
gotta escape the star system, though.
I think that is where we are going to conclude tonight's episode. Thank you so much for anyone who stuck with us. That was a wild ride, and we are looking forward to next time. We'll be there, and I hope you are too. May the force be with you.
May the force be with you.
Sayonara.